I don't think sound still comes out of that
Out of what?
speaker. Because I heard sound was on.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think we straight.
It was coming out.
It is?
The intro was coming out.
Oh, okay.
There's some people up in here.
Yeah, let me.
He's gonna be on somebody podcast.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Well, who is?
Aaron Rodgers.
He's staying on Pat McAfee. He's like, I'm LeBron James football. I'm 48. You know, especially after he got the little back rub from Tom Brady. That's a bad. I already said Aaron Rodgers is the best passer that we've ever seen.
Tom Brady?
Yeah, Tom Brady.
You know, I won't deny that because Aaron Rodgers is a great passer. His football ability has nothing to do with his assignment.
Yeah.
It's his fucking words.
It's what he do in the face of when he do make a mistake.
Oh, that's everybody else's fault.
Everybody else.
Somebody's fault. I threw it in the dirt. Why? Because the turf was laid wrong. The Browns guys fucking suck. They hate me.
Maybe that's why Caitlin Clark acting like that. She's taking their Rodgers approach.
Hey man, I was watching a clip and they were saying that she got mad at a cameraman for almost hitting her.
Yeah.
I watched that clip so many times and the cameraman didn't even come close to hitting her.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark is becoming insufferable.
Oh, wow.
Now, that's the thing, because I never denied her game. You know what I'm saying? I actually was one, I was like, look, I like the little rivalry because, you know what I'm saying, to me, it's like, you know, it's the bird effect, you know what I'm saying? And so, but the one thing, like, big criticism that I did have with Caitlin Clark, I was saying that, like, even she takes everything so, like, sorely. You know what I'm saying? She kicks the ball out to a teammate, and the teammate misses it. She's doing her body language is all wrong, right? And so I was like, but again,
hold y'all though. A lot of the best players.
Well, so here's the thing. Well, but she does it excessively.
Yeah,
she does it excessively. And I was like, but I did give her a benefit. I'm like, that's rookie. You know what I'm saying? She go, but like, it's like every week it's just something else. It's like, no, you gotta chill out.
You got to do it with other guys. Let's say it's Kobe or LeBron or whoever, right? If I get frustrated because I gave up the opportunity to go score to give you the opportunity and you blow it, you know I was gonna score though, right? Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
If you are one of the best in the league, like Giannis, that's like Giannis passing me the ball to go baseline and lay it up. When he could have just jumped over a nigga my size and dunked the ball, like I would expect that, you know, that type of energy. Mm-hmm. But Caitlin Clark is like, bro, you coming into this league as if we trash. You know what I'm saying?
I think I have a lot of rookies I think sometimes. Like you always hear about the rookies who come in after they're dominated in college, so they come in still with the big head. I watched too many of her games this year. One, because she's been hurt a lot. Right. So I don't know how. I don't know if that changed at all, but definitely I don't see that.
And I think the thing is, too, she forgets that the media has put together this promotion package for you.
Right.
Because before you, it was another young lady. Before her was another young lady. Like, it's always going to be another somebody. Wow.
They got an echo?
It's something. I got mad reverb, y'all. We all got echo.
What's the check the audio thing? No, that is on the wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I just checked it. I was like, wait a minute.
Like I'm out here with the T-Pain.
We are. Like we in the hall. Sound like we in the hall going crazy.
It's on multi-track, which is weird. That's what it's supposed to be. Put it on, what's the other one?
On the pro chat?
Yeah, let me know how that sounds. Because the multi-chat is the one that is supposed to make sure all of them GDR, but that might down mix it to one single output.
Yo.
So no, because now it's well, actually, I was far.
Yo. You said you can't really hear, or do we still sound like we in a hall?
No, yeah. Put it back to multi-track. The multi-track is the one. I don't know why it's sounding like that though.
What? It's an echo. Yeah, it's in that echo.
Do we got to restart?
Wait.
It's on.
Yeah. And there's not nothing in the settings, is it? Nobody would have messed with that, right?
No.
Shouldn't have been. All right.
Try to go back to squad and go back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only thing I can think of. Can I mess with their settings?
Hello.
Oh, did y'all went out and went back in?
No, I ain't go up. I ain't go back in. I ain't leave and go out.
Huh?
No, I didn't leave and go out. But
Yeah, refresh the entire page.
You open that shit, the die pad go off. I'm leaving.
No. We got a random ass reverb. What's one? It was one. One thing is enough. No, you.
That's wow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you already unplug my mic and all that to make sure?
No, I don't think it's the mics. That is. I think. Oh, what you ever did? You fixed it.
It must have been a virtual mic up.
Virtual mic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know what would have turned that.
I don't know.
The hell you?
Oh, but you bought some hard ice things.
It was at the party.
No.
oh,
Is the only lemons left?
no,
They threw out the box.
yeah,
A little weird.
it's that.
Ooh,
It should be
make sure
one, at least one half and half. Got a peach.
Got the pink joint. All right, well, let's see.
Shit.
Glad to see you found your keys. You had
Bro,
a rough night, man.
I didn't. That's what's so crazy. Them
Oh,
motherfuckers,
we assume that you got dragged
No.
out.
They must have went out and went
them
crazy.
motherfuckers was in a pocket in one of my like hoodie jackets that I did not have on at all today, but I've been in my car today. You're still like,
Did you wear it yesterday? Oh, you said you've been in your car today. So
you know what I'm saying? Like I literally used my keys. They were in my garage, all kind of shit.
You had to toss it and bounce
They
it.
had to. I'm like, bro, where the like? And it was like,
That Louis Tuesday.
like I tore my house apart. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, and I'm like, it ain't even cold to have this. Like, when would I put this? I'm like, how are they in my pocket, dog? Like,
I really went. As soon as I saw your badge, I was like, he must have went out and
nigga,
went crazy.
nigga. I mean, I went into a panic sweat. I'm like, I had to shine all. Like, boy, you was drenching in sweat trying to buy your shit, dog. Like,
Before one morning before you going to work, I'm sitting there. I was looking for him. I got a t-shirt.
you gotta say I'm hot as a bitch. Mad and hot as a motherfucking dog.
I've
Like,
definitely done that.
heavy. Like, I'm dripping. I'm like, cuz, take all this shit.
Because not only is it like the panic sweat, like, dog, where the fuck is my
My
keys?
keys.
But you wasting all this energy looking for
Yeah.
Yeah,
it.
you moving. Like, I'm,
you know what's
because
crazy?
you trying to be fast. I'm trying to run up, throw
Right.
shit around. Like, I'm like, dog.
Because
This
then
shit is-
what's even crazy is that then you start like you really start creating the lore of like the keys missing or whatever's missing. Because now you're like, all right, now I ain't gonna be able to do this later on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you start thinking about everything.
I'm in my like these niggas want to go home. Like, cuz, you about to cancel the podcast and you can't make it. Like, dog. Nigga about to say we can try to do a virtual. Like, you want to log you in? Like, nigga log you in? I'm like, nigga, dog. This shit is bananas, dog. And I've lost keys before, but I'm like, that was the most random. Like, I'm like, nigga, I just had these in my hand. Like,
that'd be the worst. Or like when you losing the keys, I feel like it's low key worse than losing the wallet. Because the wallet, when you lose it and you know you had it coming into the house, you're like, bro, it's somewhere in here, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. But when you lose your keys, you're like, bro, I can't leave the house because
Right.
Sam, I thought I left them in the car because like the way I was moving around, like I had put the tables in my garage, so I drove the car, but like my house was unlocked, so I'm like, did I leave these in the garage? Did I drop the keys outside? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
lock it in the garage.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, where the fuck is my and then my door locked, so I went check I'm like, my door locked, so I locked it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like I locked it, so the keys ain't in there.
Now you looking around the garage and hope I didn't drop it.
Now I'm on the like, bro, this is too much.
That's the one thing I do like about like modern car keys. You can't lock them in now. Like if you got the ones that automatically unlock, it will beep at you. So it's like you ain't got to worry about like, damn, did I lock them in?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
y'all want to take this nightmare to another level? Imagine losing your wallet and your keys, and then you hit the pen or the B. Now you high trying to find your shit.
It definitely blew my high.
That makes everything worse.
Like that definitely blew my motherfucker. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
The last little bit of weed I had.
Gotta be confident while you do it. Like, oh, I'm leaving. Yo, good. Get to the door like, wait, no.
Yeah, right. Where the fuck is? Especially if you get. It usually happens if you hide. It's when you get to the car.
Get to the car.
Like,
you do the pat.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the worst part.
Or locking the door when you realize like, okay, I don't have my keys
nigga,
on
I
me.
done lost my shop keys. Because my shop keys are separate from my car key.
Mm.
I done lost my shop keys, didn't realize I didn't lose them until I got to the shop. And it's a nigga behind me getting a haircut.
Not you lost your keys in real time.
And
My wallet.
and go home and can't find it. You have to call another person that worked there to come open the door for me because I didn't know where the fuck my
And you know the worst part about all this is when you find it in the most dumbest, like you said, or the most like, why the fuck
Like
is it here?
I read like where I found it at. I ain't never found nothing like found my keys like that. Like the worst is just when you like I've been looking at something that you just don't touch yet, and that last like motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like that beat. That's what I hate. When I've been looking at you, but I don't think it'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
You see like
A towel, yeah.
Towel.
You just like
the towel you used to shower that morning.
Yeah, something like
you just walk right past. I done done that so many times.
You like I know it ain't there.
you didn't move everything else around, and you like that one time you just like mother.
You give up.
Yeah, you give up.
You give up. You're like, man, fuck it. Let me just.
I usually find my key like 'cause I feel like I always run into pressure when I don't tell nobody. Like especially if you got to be somewhere. If I don't tell you I lost my keys, I'm never gonna find the keys. Like the moment I'm like, hey, heads up, I can't find my keys. Within about 5-10 minutes, like they're the motherfuckers.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
walk out and shit. They come back from break.
Oh, you do care about me.
He does need me.
Right.
Oh, he told them about me.
Like it definitely be feeling like that. That's why I be trying because I always spend like 20-30 minutes looking for some shit. And I be like, you know what? You need to tell them motherfuckers you ain't finna make it. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm flaky. I'm not. I'm just forgetful.
You know what I'm saying? I call it. I've been living my life calling it like I live with an inconvenience monster, fam. Like I don't know where he is, but that nigga be fucking with me when he wants to. You know what I'm saying? I got a real inconvenience monster. All right. That was our banter.
That was our banter.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Inconvenience monster.
You really in that space, man?
That shit gonna be on.
I can't help you with that one. I can't confirm nor deny if you brought a wallet or not.
That's a good question. Did I bring my wallet?
Do you need it?
Not really. I mean, it would probably be great to have just in case, but you know.
I definitely left my wallet plenty of times.
Oh, I consistently.
All right, bro. You walk outside and ice outside. You're gonna be calling your ass from the Punta Cana.
Oh shit! All right, you ready?
Is he?
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right, on 3. 1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces with me. I got my man Bacardi Sisse in the building.
Late and great, but how everybody doing today? You know what I'm saying?
Doing great. We got Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? What is happening, people?
We got Trip in the motherfucking building.
What's going on, everybody?
Yep, and then we got King out the shop.
You
Man.
heard what it do, everybody? How y'all doing?
That fumble, you sort of just.
No, I said motherfucking.
It sounded like you was trying.
You definitely fumbled through the trip. You act like
No, I can't say motherfucking
No,
Trip.
but
Oh, I didn't even hear the motherfucker. That's what I heard. Trip.
I heard that, but it sounded right before. It sounded like he was fumbling and just caught with motherfucking.
No. I was saying if you got tripping, motherfucker.
I thought you really had a moment like, should I not? Like the same time, like should I use the motherfucker? Like It definitely sounded like it was like a stutter.
I thought you just stumbled into it.
No.
I was about to give you props. That was a smooth way to catch you.
Motherfucker saying everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Samuel Jackson say it all the time.
You don't know what to say? Say motherfucker.
Motherfuckers, bro.
Sentence enhancers.
Like,
Man, outside of, is there any other actor that's known for cussing as much as Samuel Jackson?
Not that I could think of.
that's, I mean,
Like I know, like
Samuel,
you know,
I think
like,
actually,
you know, like you got the all right, but like his catchphrase is a cuss word. Is motherfucking.
as far as the catchphrase, I don't think there's nobody. But I always look at Sam. Grew up. He didn't grow up in the age, but I feel like when you think about old comedians like Andrew Dice Clay and the motherfuckers,
Yeah.
used to really just be
Yeah.
because of for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mac, yeah. Like I'm just trying to think because, like I said, it's crazy that like
I mean, Bernie Mac pretty much had motherfucker because his tagline was "I ain't scared of you, motherfucker." No,
Some bitch. And
yeah, some of bitch. 'Cause
Some
his
of bitch.
tagline was "I ain't scared of you,
I think
motherfuckers."
some deuces is
I'm
what
talking
we
about
just
actors,
movies
like an actor.
in a role.
I mean, that was Bernie Mac.
Oh, you know what? No, I take it back.
Yeah.
I take it back. There's one other person. Shit.
Oh, dude.
Because he
his
done it
whole
in multiple
thing, yeah.
movies. He
Yeah.
done it.
That is his shit. That is his. That is his.
He done it
Like
in-
I've seen that reel when they run through him.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this nigga really like that word.
And what's crazy if he play a mayor, cop, whatever, that nigga's the same.
Bro, and it's the funny.
he have a moment where he cuts a nigga out.
Bro, it's the funny thing is, a lot of people's first time hearing it was in The Wire because he said it multiple times in The Wire.
Yeah.
But I saw She Hate Me before I watched The Wire,
Yeah.
and he did it in She Hate Me, and to me, because one, I wasn't familiar with the actor at the time when I watched She Hate Me, and so when he did it, I was laughing so hard because I was like, bro, that's the most randomest way to hold out that shit, right? So then when I saw him in The Wire, I like in my head, I'm like, oh, it's the shit dude, right?
It's the shit dude. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
but then
Crazy vocabulary.
when he dropped it again, I said, he did it again.
Like,
Bro.
the Capricorn. I knew you was gonna do it. I knew you was gonna do
So,
it.
yeah, so he
That's
said-
crazy though, because if you call a nigga the shit man and then he give it to you, like gives you that,
Bro, he
actual
said
word,
merch.
give you the
He got
shit,
dude.
stickers. He actually sells merch. Like how like Samuel Jackson don't, but he does. On his website, you can get you
Oh, shit.
yeah.
That's
So
hilarious.
that's like so yeah. It's funny that it's all black people. So yesterday, man, we had an event.
We had a grand event.
We had a grand event. So, we did a private screening. It was a Friends of the Pod mixer, and we in Milwaukee. And we just kind of wanted to kind of like showcase some of the things that we're working on, tell reintroduce ourselves to some of our supporters, and then kind of drop some news, saying on some things that we got coming up. And it was a really dope event, man. Like you said, we the people, the energy was there. The people that came out was dope.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that came
Shout out
out.
to everybody that came out, man.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
The love is felt.
They had so much. It was so much fun.
So much fun.
Yeah, and it's one of these things that we said that we want to start doing more. I know a couple of pods ago we were saying like, hey, we're trying to bring the Geekset live to your city, but so it was kind of like an extension of that, more intimate Geekset live.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, we was using everybody as test subjects. We trying to, we trying to get this going, so
Yeah,
everybody got a first hand
yeah.
of our shenanigans, trying to put shit. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get it together.
So I do want to kind of just go around, like what I'm saying. Start with you, Didge, man. How did you like in general with that night and everything? Like, how did you feel about yesterday?
It was a good day. It was obviously hectic getting everything put together and all that. But once we were actually able to get in, get into the swing of the event, mingling, talking to people, just sort of doing what you do at typically events, it was a good time. Everybody was very vocal about, just while we were watching the private screen, like they were very vocal. Like it turned into a conversation essentially.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was dope to see.
Yeah,
It's what
yeah,
you want when you, especially like the show, like what we're talking about, like it is something that you want people talking to the screen about.
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. And then interjecting and giving, their insight and, their commentary,
Mhm.
directed to you. It's always nice to have that instant feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King.
I think for me, bro, it was. Man, it's hard to put into words. To be honest with you, like we talked to we a lot of the people that were there. Some of them are in our chat weekly, or they at least chiming in, checking
As
in.
we see on screen.
Right. Yeah, so to to like literally visibly see them and like be able to interact. They got questions, whatever. That was dope. I mean, and then like you say, spend time, laugh, joke, have so much fun with. It was refreshing.
Yeah,
it kind of like, yes, it was a appreciation for the people who participate in fans and friends and family of the pod, but it was also like kind of like group appreciation too. We got a chance for all of us to kind of like speak, get our shine, and get your kind of get your praise a little bit too.
Yeah, Bacardi.
I mean, like I said, especially because we've done one before years ago. Years ago, and we enjoyed that intimate setup when we did it the first time. This one was like it was an amazing experience. Like you know what I'm saying. I feel like even in the space of where we were when we did it the first time to where we at now, and having our layout and what we were able to present to everybody was an amazing experience for me. On even being able to sit, like I said, it's a live podcast that we always do. Yeah. But being able to use that time to actually like teach people who we are and be more like, like really give people a chance to really deep dive with Geekset was a great experience in the stuff. And like I said, everybody who came and saw the clothes, the merch and everything, that setup was that was great. Like I really felt really good in what I was doing and what I put out. And I feel like everybody gave me the energy that for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for me there was 3 standout moments that I tracked for it. So the one, and kind of like what you said, so when we did Mogul Nights, like I said, when I talk about this moment all the time, there was a hood dude there, which who guy was he?
That'd be Lib's guy.
That was Lib's guy. Okay, because it was a hood dude there who knew nothing about anime, kind of like nothing about nerd culture, shit like that, right? And so as we was talking and we go into the nights and then we open up, like questions for the people and everything, like he had his moment of like, I'm into this stuff. Like I want to get more into it and everything. Like, where do I start? And it was like that self-discovery, right? So it was dope that as we was, screening the next episode of what we talk about, people in the crowd, you can hear some people was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a blurred. You know what I'm saying? So like, I love that we have that type of audience where people rock with us just because who we are and everything like that. But again, because of what we are talking about, it is, like I said, it is a love. It's
a Geekset effect.
Yeah. And so now you got people like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah. And then now they're like, oh yeah, I am a nerd. And now they want to tap into doing more. We got a lot of people talking about people discovering cosplay. People discover like I want to go to DreamCon. I want to go to this convention. It's like it was really dope.
That part is as we were leaving. Like people were making legit plans for like, I gotta figure out how I can get the DreamCon, how I can get my, I don't know what I'm gonna cosplay, but I'm gonna figure out something. It was really dope to see that.
So that was dope. Like Trip said, the commentary during what we're talking about. So the way we do our live podcast is not like other people do their panels and everything like that. We encourage the talk back and talking to us and everything. And it's crazy that what we talk about the show actually invokes that as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's just really dope that like our essence of what Geekset is being translated in just so many different ways in regards to that. And then again, like I said, just the vibe. Like I said, I think that I like the fact that like we create a space where it is like, all right, we're gonna talk about some geek shit, but people can just chill, people can just chop it up and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And stuff like that. And so, and then, it's just I think that curating that vibe is like some to me. I thought that was pretty dope. Like what I'm saying, it kind of really just spoke to our audience and who we are. So I was like, I definitely want to do more of these. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I definitely want to do more of those, and it kind of gives us how we can also improve in our live podcast. You know what I'm saying? Just doing that more. You know what I'm saying? Having those moments, because now, like I said, what we talking about is a traveling thing. Like we go, even if we even when that season one's done. No, even outside that, even though season one's done, you know what I'm saying? Or when it's done, let's say we go to C2E2, we got us a panel and everything, but we can always show an episode just to kind of get people, acclimated to who we are. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a whole new audience that didn't go over these topics. Right, you know what I'm saying? Then that leads into us going over these topics with some of these people. Like I like what we're creating. So
I think it's watching it kind of be discussed through the group was kind of eye-opening. That's why I said it was amazing, because like I always watch it and I might watch it like with my wife and be like, oh yeah, we'll talk about it together. Yeah. But to see the whole room, like you say, be affected by the questions, the answers, like it was like how it is when we actually filmed it.
Yeah.
It provokes the group to want to chime in and express their experience because it's like everybody had a childhood.
Yeah.
Everybody had toys or something that they like really geeked out about.
Yeah.
I don't care what it was. And when we discussing it, it's like, yeah, we're like we always say, we're 5 different people. So those differences come out in the answer. Like Bacardi's answer is completely different than Dig's answer. Right? But everybody else might be in the middle, but either way you get a chance to kind of like see that difference because it's like a different point of view from a different different
I love that the comedy would like shine through, right? Because that's the one thing, like I said, I always tell people it's a comedic commentary show, right? I like the fact that people was having those moments of laughing. Those were genuine laughter based off of, and I do think, you know what? That's the other part. People, as we did the panel part, people really got to see how we interact with each other. Like they got to see that brotherhood, you know what I'm saying, the jokes and everything like that, right? So even when you see it on screen, like it's one thing to see it on screen, but they got to see it in person. Yeah. But I said I like the fact that you know what I'm saying, with the way that like, you know what I'm saying, Bacardi's, you know, that shit, Bacardi, you showing your age on this one, you know what I'm saying, like how stuff was coming through, you know what I'm saying, the jokes you hearing people laugh, like I thought that was really dope. Like it made me, it reaffirmed what I thought this show, what we talking about could be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like I was excited for that. Say we out here. Oh yeah.
Hey, snacks. Hey,
man. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, we gonna come to y'all cities, man. Yeah. Like I said,
I think I stand on that. It's ever since we've been Geekset, like put us in the room with motherfuckers, that you gonna fuck with us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all, like you put us anywhere and let us just be who we are. You gonna fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the truth.
You're gonna realize some topics they resonate with you a lot more than you realize. Right. You know, like oh shit. No, you right. Like I used to fuck with that back in the day.
And I think that I think it's funny, like I said, even when you think about how the world is and so much of it now is being put on, you know, on display of geek stuff or whatever, that there's still so many people who just don't think about it. Yeah. Until you really bring it to
because everybody moves at a different thing. Like if you gotta think how many people got kids, work, do everything. Yeah. They don't even consider what they really like as something that's like a geek thing. Like I promise you, bro, my wife was going through school, working 2 jobs, doing all this shit, but she loves Hello Kitty, and she never thought like, oh, that's some geeky shit. I was like, you do know that's
extremely geeky shit.
Like, that's pure Japan. Yeah, and she was just like, for real. But to see her actually nerd out, like we went to Vegas, they had a Hello Kitty cafe, and you know the merch.
Yeah, everything in there.
Like Hello Kitty. Like
Oh, they got the statue, and they had a person walking around handing out drinks. So you know, it's just like how the Starbucks joint is. Like it's only so many in the world, and this is one. For her, bro, to see that joy come out of her watching it, but then like that was her moment, like aha moment, like damn, I'm a geek. Yeah,
and that's what it be like. You know, and that's the moments that. You know, I know for me, that's the moments that I do love when people discover that they're a geek, because it's like, no, it's A-okay. You just didn't, you had a negative view of the word geek, so you never associated that with it. But it's like, or something right? Like but you know what I'm saying. But then you talk to somebody,
it's the Urkel.
Yeah. But when you talk to somebody and then you find out what they love or the thing that they love, then you like, see, that's what you geek out about. Right. And they're like, oh yeah.
And I mean, look at my thing that I used to tell people in the shop was like. You wouldn't say that about Tony Stark. You wouldn't say it about Spider-Man. You wouldn't say it about none of these people, none of the characters that you actually really like. If you really bust down their personality, they're nerds, they're geeks. They're just probably athletic and in law enforcement or, you know, whatever the fuck it is. But the reality is, this is what it is.
Look, bro, like I said, LeBron James is a geek. He's a sports, like outside of his unreal athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you remember, you can just be an athletic star, right? You know what I'm saying? You can just be somebody that's just good at sports. Right. But LeBron knows how. Like when you hear him talk about the game of basketball, you know what it is. If you talk to somebody about something like that, you know nothing of, and at some point you be like, all right, man, you got it. I don't really care. You got it. You're talking to a geek of that topic. Of that topic. That person is a geek of that topic because they're talking about things that probably mean a whole lot. But to you, you're like, I just want to know who the best point guard is.
My analogy to that is being in a barbershop situation, it's always a dude who know everything about the hood. He know everything about drugs. He know everything about guns. They know everything about. I'm talking. Where you get a drum from? Oh, well, it's 14 sites that you can get. And you don't get flagged, but if you get the switch, that's crazy because I was in the military, bro. I don't give a damn about these weapons. You know all this. You're a nerd, bro.
You definitely a gun geek. You're a gun geek, bro. Like, and I think like that's what I said. It's funnier. Cause I feel like that ground still ain't been broke yet. To tell hood niggas like, bro,
I've been telling
like,
you for years,
You a hood geek, bro.
Like you a real.
I done literally had cats want to fight because they thought I was talking crazy.
That's
I'm
what I'm saying.
bro,
Like
you really you geeking out about bro. I'm just saying you ain't gotta say it like that. I do. 'Cause you don't get it. Like,
Right.
You
don't
know too much
Like-
not to think that this is not an obsession.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I say, because I mean, I feel like the more, even if you saying with a hood nigga, if you can get a nigga to really realize, like, bro, the shit you know is like way beyond like the normal, you can make money in that area.
So you know what?
I'm saying?
You know what?
You don't gotta be a hood nigga.
Yeah.
You can literally
So
sell
you know
good. Like,
what-
you
what-
feel
what-
me?
I gotta say this. What's crazy about this is, it's too. Damn, this is wild. Because these interactions happened in front of two dudes that I know that opened their gun store.
Oh, they did.
They did open a gun store.
See?
And because I promise you, I used to tell these niggas all the time, like, because I fuck with this, anime shit, or I'm doing this other shit.
Yeah.
Y'all just on some gun shit.
That's all it
And they
is.
used to be like, I mean, yeah, you right.
Yeah.
And when they open their gun store and they pop it, I don't never think of like our credit. They did that because of our conversation or because they figured it out. But you watch somebody mature. You
Yeah.
watch
See, they
somebody
had the eye moment.
grow
They had the
into
eye
a
moment.
moment of obsession and go, I gotta capitalize.
What
on it.
I was going to
Yeah.
say to that same point, I was going to say what it takes somebody to show a legal way in a positive light, because you got to think back in the day before they started legalizing cannabis, there was niggas that knew about strands and everything. Like, I'm talking about deep dive, but
I mean, a lot of them got the business when they got older.
Right. So at that time, you'd be like, yeah, you a weed geek, right, or something like that, right? But like it was like, you know what I'm saying? There was really no market for it. But once they started, you know what I'm saying, where you can legalize it and people started opening shops and you can be a grower.
I mean, and it really comes from that, because like I said, like
I said, a gun store is like you like somebody showed them like, yo, you should probably just open up a gun store, bro.
Right.
Right. I mean, and it takes like sometimes you gotta put the seed in the air so that person hears it in more spaces. You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
and you know me, I'm always about entrepreneurship shit. Like I'm always with business shit. So that was my thing. Is like, especially when I meet people who are young, they be having access to money or they have a healthy obsession with something, whether it's fitness. I don't give a damn what it is. Like I always try to lead them in that way. Like, bro, you got to find a way to monetize your obsession, but in a positive way. Because instead of thinking about hood shit, you need to think globally. Yeah. But that's what made niggas want to fight. Because they be like, oh, bro,
you gotta think big,
you be like, no, it literally is. Like, niggas open comic book shops because of this.
Yeah, they take it like you. They take it like you think I ain't got shit going on now.
Fuck you,
Yeah, you think I ain't got shit going on now? Like you think I ain't got shit going on? Like you think I ain't on my shit now, nigga? I just sold 3 switches yesterday, nigga. Like sold 3 switches yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Building these bitches in my basement. Right, you talking about? Like niggas be getting bad, dog. Like niggas be, you think you challenging a nigga money or some shit? Like, bro, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you to think big, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You think it's small. You gotta think big. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that ain't gonna work either. You tell somebody you need to think big, you think it's small. What the fuck? Nah,
Right? Now I'm about to say.
You ain't even.
You got more money than me
now? Yeah.
You just tell us, hey, think bigger, family. Oh, nah,
Yeah. Now I'm about to pull out the snot out of my Eviso jeans. Like, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm about to pull out the switch. Now I'm about to bring out the switch.
Right. I think I feel like that's just what being creative in a space is that. Like, you can do anything and find a creative way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do it for you. Like the things that we do, even working for a regular job, like most people work a job, and if you really take it seriously, you're finding a way to be way better in that job.
Yeah.
Than everybody else, and somebody's going to eventually tell you, like, you need to just do this shit on your own, like make your own bit, like you know what the fuck you doing,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying?
And that's how it's supposed to happen.
You know what I'm saying?
That's literally niggas supposed to go get a job, get the skill, take that skill to another place.
So here's where I know a lot of people get a lot of flack for this, but I do believe that now in day and age, is when we're in this space of everybody being a creator, everybody being like, I feel like there is a lot of more people that are trying to figure out like, all right, I obsess over this thing. How can I monetize this?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we are in that day and age where we're seeing that because
but there is a fine line. And I think that might be where you're going.
Yeah,
with
right.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like you do need a hobby that you just do for the love of it.
You also have to be good at it. That's where the story with Bacardi said that people sometimes gloss over is you got to get good.
Yeah, you got to now you got to invest in yourself.
Says, hey, bro, I can't pay you no more because you're too good. You should probably do this and then let you can make more and still work for me type shit.
Yeah,
but like I said, those types, like I said, they generally weed themselves out because the ones that are successful, like say after it may be like there's been multiple times where like your hood is homie, right? You be like he's just a hood nigga, right? But he's obsessed over this one thing. Then 7-10 years down the road, you like, oh shit, like you leveled up because and he tells you like, yeah, I started looking into this, I started talking to this person. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They did the work. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing that, but then you'll see your other hood homie who's still talking the same, but he ain't made no movement yet because you're like, bro, you talking, but you got to put some action.
Figuring it out. Like I had a talk earlier today about it. It's just like some people don't want to figure it out.
Right.
Like what you want. Like what do you ever like when you see it? And like I can actually do that. You have to the step between that what you saw is figuring it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and some people just don't, or people get stuck in the because figuring it out is like the worst part.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? That's the work.
It's full of ups and downs. It's just so much ups and downs. And that's the thing is, you know what I'm saying? You got to level it up that where like when the down, like sometimes them downs is extreme down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You got to level it up that when you in the extreme down, you still like, you know what? I'm gonna push through.
That's how I feel about like I said, like with the importance of like the clothes I make is that model to really push that. Like love what you like, because even if you love what you're doing, you already accepting the bad days. Like I already know it's gonna be a shitty day. Yeah. But I'm not gonna not do this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm still trying to figure it out. Like because I love what I'm doing. So it's like if you can get into that space, and that's really what it is for people who don't know yet, then they get the aha moment. Now it's time to figure it out. And if your aha moment shows that you like, I really actually fuck with this, I really like to do this, then you're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna know that in that path there's gonna be ups and downs and all that in it.
I don't know, man. I'm an odd thinker. I always think niggas have fear.
That fear?
You got fear. You're afraid to achieve it because then you wouldn't know where to go.
That too, because people like you said when you get
that's overcome that you got. You gotta shut that shit off.
Like we said, like we said though, people like, and I think with Will Smith and people say that shit all the time, like. We aspire so much to reach a goal and get it and be like, I got it. I don't know what to do now. You know what I'm saying? But like the goal is actually the fact that you keep. You know what I'm saying? You keep pushing.
A book about that. It's honestly it's a book of essays, but one of the essays in it is talking about how happiness isn't achieving something, because once you achieve something, you immediately like, okay, what's next? Yeah. Happiness is understanding that you are going to be working towards something. Yeah. And whether that something might change, but it's the understanding that I am always trying to get better.
Shout out to anime. I mean, I would have to say, even though I ain't watch it, that's One Piece. Nigga, like the fact, but I mean the fact that everybody now at that space is like, dog, when this ending come, it is gonna be friendship. It ain't gonna be no fucking treasure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I keep trying to tell. And there are One Piece fans who I think are holding out and like, oh, it's gonna be something. I'm like, bro, I think you understand.
It can't. Like I said, as a nigga who's caught up on One Piece anime, but a nigga who's caught up on it. Luffy and the crew has achieved so much shit that I'm like, what else can they achieve that would be satisfying as the One Piece?
But I mean, that's really,
you know what it is. This argument, I've said this since the beginning. This argument tells the person who you're having that conversation with what their personality is like. Yeah, and if they say they still believe it's money, is because they are. You're still looking for it. They're still looking for it. You're still looking for it. But if you're a person who are fulfilled in life, right? Let's say you got family, kids, all that shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody who I know who has that going on, they all think it's logical that it's going to be just friendship and the journey, because y'all keep fucking elevating. Right? Y'all keep you excited in different ways. Right. That's ridiculous. Right. So it's like, nigga, nobody, and no other anime that I feel like came out around that same time or is structured the same way where they do this group journey. Not even Dragon Ball. No. Y'all ain't even had the transformations that Luffy and them done had, bro.
Yeah. But that's because
from regular pirate niggas besides Luffy who had the dragon fruit.
But here's the thing, like, see, with Dragon Ball, like for me, even in the whole Dragon Ball mythos and everything, they gave us a final, right? They let us, like, when they introduced Whis and Beerus, to me, that is the ending for Goku and Vegeta. Like that's that they gave us at least something that's like.
I'm talking about what they have acquired.
Acquired.
To me,
but I'm talking about in general, like in One Piece. They are like they don't have a final form. They don't have they don't have a final bliss. They don't have a final job. It's just forever. We're like, to me, like a final job for the Saiyans would be, you are Whis and you are Beerus.
Yeah, even when they give them the thing where it's like, oh, you feel like you feel like you reached that level. They still show something like, no, actually, you still have it. Yeah, we're gonna show you that you still ain't reached what Beerus is. You still ain't reached what Whis.
Yeah, but like with One Piece, there's like. It's just infinite. So I'm like, there's nothing else.
And I mean, and that's what takes away because the journey in Dragon Ball is fighting. Like if they had a journey to get to Dragon Ball, and you really going through, they get that shit the same episode. Like let's get these balls.
That was what Dragon Ball.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
well, I mean, even
and after that, they was like, this is too long.
Like even then, they elevated to the Super Dragon Ball. But that's it. Like once you reach that, you're done. Oh no, Diamond Balls. Like
that's why they only do it once though. And each series is like, all right, we're gonna show you that's the journey. But hey, there's still something after the journey.
Like I said, even for me not watching One Piece, like in my mind, how I envision that last episode, if there ever is one, is they never open the box.
See, I think they could open the box. And it's going for somehow magically, it's a picture of the
Bro, I said, okay, I'll repeat this. I don't know if it's on record. The first time I said it. If that was the case and I watched every episode, I'm suing the company. I'm suing you.
Like,
false advertisement.
Think about the magic of the ending, because you're like, how the fuck did our picture get in there?
Bro, hell no. This could be like a Chuck E. Cheese thing. They could have took the picture when you got off.
But
bro, this is no.
Like I feel like
it's not send me for a picture.
Yeah, I did. That's what I said.
If he did, dig his ass up now.
He might have fucked with his crew that much.
That's right. Like I feel all they said was that he had untold treasures.
Yeah,
and I feel all they called it untold treasures.
So wait, it would be. What if it would be?
So we don't know what it is.
A picture of all of their. The people who are related to Luffy's crew, I guess, in a sense, right?
Yeah,
because they're always 6 degrees of separated connect.
But see that, but that's kind of crazy. Because how did he know that Luffy's crew was going to be the crew?
No, that's the thing. Because they're all related through piracy.
But I mean,
type of how did
they know that Luffy's
I'm not saying it would be Luffy. I'm not saying it would be Luffy. I'm saying it would be Gold Riders and all of the old heads.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I said. Like, I feel like that would if you opened it, yes, I would see that. Like you seeing
because it's his somebody else's crew.
Yeah, because it's his prize.
To see your crew.
No, that's just weird. That's just weird.
No, that's just odd.
But I feel like if you think about a crew that's been
if you knew who was gonna be here.
If you think about a crew that
was late.
Hold on.
I was saying, if you think about a crew that's been together forever and they the baddest motherfuckers in the world, and the captain is like, you know what, I love you guys so much that we need to cherish this moment and bury this. And you still going through the work, saying like, yeah, we got a great treasure that we bury amongst the crew. And saying that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Word gets out. Hey, them niggas got a treasure.
It's gonna be like Usopp's pops.
I'll be so pissed.
Bro, y'all ain't shit. Y'all hype up yourself that much.
Yeah, but I took this whole journey with my niggas. But I'm seeing G-Unit.
Yeah, for motherfucking word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like just because y'all didn't want to be clear on what the fuck y'all buried.
Like that's why I think it make it work out if it's your crew. Because then you are left wondering like, how the fuck they
said it's gonna be a box of mirrors. That's how they gonna do it.
That'd be so fucking
a box of mirror and a box of straight.
You see your crew. That's how you see your crew. Add some mysticism to it. Like now you wondering.
That's how you see your crew.
Like that's what I said. I feel like even if they would never show the world was in the box, and if it's a mirror, I can see him passing the box to everybody. Like and everybody like I see it. Yeah.
You literally.
Pulp Fiction opening, you just saw the light come on. That's what they go.
But like, my thing of them like never opening the box because I feel like it's one of those things where they get to the moment and it's like maybe something happens and it's like we can open this box and be done. Or we can go on another adventure. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they leave the box. And they leave the box like we don't want to open it yet. Let's keep having more adventures. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you will get that sad moment like, oh, but this
that's
is
the thing. You did the thing. Like you did the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
The show is called One Piece.
Right. But it's not about opening the One Piece. You found the One
But I mean,
Piece.
but everybody has seen a show where it's been that, like, where they finally get what they want. And they like, I don't even want this. And you're just happy.
And you like these all the time.
That's the One Piece ending.
Because if that's the case, I would rather them see the island or see what they like. This is what we came here for, and then turn around.
Yeah,
I don't even want you to go nowhere near.
But that's what I'm saying. That would, like, I would love.
But it's to me all disappointing. Yeah. Unless it was treasures.
Because you know what? This would work if it was a 1 series, 13 episodes. Right. But we are in 1100s right now.
What if, I got another rough one for you. What if they same thing? They saw
mirror.
Like we didn't think it was gonna be this long. So
yeah. Y'all just happen to really like it.
That's why they get more excited.
I was saying.
They're like, we don't know what to do. Another season.
I don't say you get. I'm gonna tell you one even better. You get that last season where it actually is a race with another top pirate company, and they get to
hear about them all series.
And you get to this place, and they like let them have it. We want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like. Luffy, they're like, you know what? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. We got our treasure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we got our treasure. I'm fighting for this too.
No, we don't. I dedicated my life to this.
Niggas done lost eyes. Niggas is scarred up now.
So, which is the worst ending? So all right, we just turn away. You open it, it's the picture of your crew, or you get there and somebody got to it first.
Worst ending is they don't go to it. Because here's the thing.
And you talking about they just bypass, like, we're going to keep having adventures. Yeah. That's how you keep the story going, though. Like,
but because to say, if somebody else got to it first, that extends the series. Because now the goal is we got to steal it from them.
But we don't know that. We following Luffy. They'll never get a newsletter like, hey.
When he gets there.
It's just open, and you don't know what happened to it. It's just there.
I mean, like, my thing is, like, I guess, if they were to do that, because then now that would introduce. If you want to continue the series, now you can continue the story. Because if it's a message in the box saying "I got it first, come find me," now you got a new person you looking for.
You're there.
Right
yeah.
I am disgusted. I'm with you.
I think that's the thing, though. We still have to reaffirm ourselves. We got to understand we're in the 1100s.
But I mean,
so what I'm saying is like,
that's a long time for somebody
what y'all exactly what you're setting up, even though it's like, okay, it's a lot for something decent, I'm still disappointed.
I mean, I feel like
you gotta give me something.
Them stocks, I feel like would, like that value will plummet if a nigga saw like we thinking this the last episode, and then it's like, no, we finna start a whole new series.
I feel like it might not, because people love One Piece, and so they're gonna be sad when the journey is over, and then all of a sudden you get the story of, hey, somebody stole it, and it, like Lucy said, they said, hey, come find me.
Right.
I
mean, but I mean, it's the same thing
because you just doing Hunter x Hunter already.
Yeah, but and in the same space, because I'm like, unless you doing a news, like you I don't watch it, but I feel like if that point comes, you're gonna be like, bro, they've leveled up 10,000. What the fuck are they gonna do now?
That's the main thing. I'm like, how much more can they level up? They don't level up so much.
Like, how much fruit is out here? Like, how much? No, you know what I mean? Like,
what is fam been doing for all these 1,500 episodes or whatever it's gonna be at the end?
That's what I'm saying. So which would be crazy, because I would accept that more. Not, I don't watch the shows. I mean, I'm just saying. But if they did end it where they found the box and One Piece is just over, and they start the new series of the nigga that found the treasure, so now it's a whole new crew.
But here's the thing.
Like, it's a whole new story. Like, you starting a fresh thing now, because you know it's been found, but you don't know what you still don't know.
But spinoffs hasn't had a good track record.
I was just gonna say that, because now you're in Boruto land, and how you gonna pull that off? Because you have to advance.
Seven Deadly Sins one.
No, that's a continuation. Same storyline. You didn't add new niggas. You know what I mean? It's just the same shit going on. It's not like a spinoff. Like, they still have to fight the same villains or same bad guys from Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay.
Where, to me, with the pirate, and I don't know, it's like that world has to advance somehow if you do a spinoff. Because at that point, Gold Roger's legacy is over. So the time of pirates would definitely be over.
It can't be a new crew. If it was a spinoff, like you would have to pick again. You have to be very strategic. You got to pick one of the people that we've already introduced. You're not gonna get us invested in another Straw Hat.
So so as y'all, if anybody's watched it, is there anybody in the One Piece world that you could see like that motherfucker found it? Other than
there's a lot. There's a lot of guys like
so like you could do a series. So and that's what I'm saying, because they fall in and out. You could do a spinoff with somebody that found it.
But you just got to be strategic on which one you lean on and who you gonna choose. Because there's some characters just like, are they good? But I'm like, I don't want to follow their crew. You know what I'm saying? There's some that you're like, okay, yeah, maybe, yeah.
But I mean, that's because Luffy no crew.
And do y'all expect it to still be a pirate show? The spinoff.
It would have to be.
That'd be crazy. The age of the pirates is over, and this just
that
was the whole military's like goal.
The Marines, the Marines, they want to stop. They want to stop the age of the pirates, but then
then that could be a spinoff. Like maybe the military finds it and like, nigga, this shit over. Like they open the box, like, cut this shit. We already got what we need. This shit's over.
But here's the thing. That I actually would be okay with that type of ending, because then that still gives.
That's a loss. God damn.
No,
it's a crazy loss.
It's a loss, but again, it's still that still extends them that. Or now we got to steal it from the Marines because
because now it's against the shutdown versus the pirates, and now you get everybody that's been in the story
for a spinoff.
It's not enough for a spinoff, but I mean, I would have like if that was their thing that did, I'm like, all right, let's hear out. But again. That can't last as long as One Piece. Right. You can't give me another 1,000 episodes of Luffy fighting the Marines.
I don't think from them. Any spinoff they give you can't be like, you ain't trying to match that energy.
Like, Jesus, man, that's crazy. All right, so we had a couple of topics that been week to week that we keep on missing because we keep on going off on spinoffs. on tangents. I said spinoffs. On tangents. So I do want to use these first, real quick. All right, so I had this thought because. Of course, the Chris Brown photos was circulating again. You know what I'm saying?
So, meet and greet.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, which is crazy if you don't, but Chris Brown does these meet and greets, and he has whatever pose you want, but it's $1,000. You pay $1,000 and it across the world.
How many meet and greets do he do?
He do a lot.
He do
a lot.
Like the amount of pictures
he got. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a lot. Like to get a tour, like just to get paid already for the concert, and then you just like. You already know. If you already know at 1,000 a pop, you like, how many meet and greets? I got like 50. Like, damn, that's 50 bands real quick. Like,
to me.
Yeah, just right to me. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? So, I was wondering, like, with anime characters and everything like that, like, which anime character do you think would have that type of motion where they would be able to go?
Are they Chris Brown? Are they going to actually give the fan the poses they want and all that?
Yep.
Let's go to Twitter and see who be getting talked about all the time.
I'm gonna be honest. Fuck.
Goku would mean do
Are you saying anybody? Like you said, like if they offered it for the stack, right? People
will be with it. So here's the thing.
Goku, I definitely feel like doing it.
So the only reason why I don't say Goku, I don't see women thirsting over Goku.
See, that's the thing. You immediately took it to only women.
Yeah,
niggas is gonna be like, hey, Goku.
That is true.
Yeah,
right.
That is true.
Say that.
Like it's gonna be a flip. It ain't gonna be a lot of women.
That is
it ain't gonna be a lot of women.
I'm definitely not thinking of a woman. So I'm definitely thinking like,
so you can take anime characters.
If you give an anime guy
like
an opportunity for the character,
yeah, I was gonna say like Nanami for sure.
All those people you see on the timeline talking about all the time. There's a bunch of that women are going to line up for.
Women are going to line up for Nanami.
I'm definitely saying Gojo.
That's what I'm saying. Like Goku, it ain't gonna be about the money. Chi getting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like she pipping Goku out. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? But Goku is gonna have fun interacting with humans and just doing like let's do this and like all that. Like anybody fight a couple niggas. Like you wanna fight? You know what I'm saying?
You might get nervous as y'all swinging at each other.
I mean Hercule too, but Hercule ain't no women fight.
Hercule doing
he doing
it. Right.
Yeah, for sure he was.
I don't think Hercule would be successful.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think people want to take a picture with Hercule.
I mean, that's like taking a picture with Hulk
in his city, yeah, like in that world. But I don't think people want to take a picture with Hercule.
I'll say All Might.
I was gonna say All Might because I think there's a lot of people that do love All Might.
You think so?
Yeah. Because at first I was thinking All Might, then I thought Deku, but then I'm like, nah, it would still be All Might.
Because we're talking about that's what I'm saying.
It's
like
in
of the
real world,
series, of the
or
series.
in their world.
No, if we're doing it in their world, then Mr. Shake would definitely be able to do it in
Right.
the Dragon Ball.
No, we talking about this world.
Because I mean, we're
Right.
talking about who's like who's fawning over.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're right. Hercule probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, to be truthfully honest, like because we live in a freaky world, like Fan from Beastars is definitely getting the women.
Oh yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
We had that
Fan from
moment.
Beastars is
We had
definitely
that
doing the
moment.
poses.
We had that moment.
like
Shit,
what?
like I said, with fucking Venom, that's not anime, but Venom, he had his moment.
Yeah, he did.
Women were going crazy over Venom.
It's gonna be a bunch of freaky dudes. You can name just any anime woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, any
Like Granny.
Who?
yeah, Granny.
Granny said,
Dan. Niggas taking poses.
You can, like I said, you can name almost any anime woman.
And you can do the
And
poses
I'm-
like Chris Brown doing.
And that's what I'm saying because I haven't seen that yet. Like I know when everybody like Chris Brown is the biggest nigga doing meet and greets, but I haven't really heard of any women doing meet and
Not
greets.
any famous one, but like if OnlyFans stars and like adult stars, they do it for sure. But
I mean,
like,
that's,
Because niggas is too freaky.
niggas
that's,
do too
what,
much.
that's what I'm saying. So like, cause and that's what I'm saying.
Oh, Meg was doing them. She
But
did
she wasn't doing- but
She did. A dude did grab her booty.
Yeah, he did, and it went viral.
Yeah, stop after that.
Yeah.
She was like, "You doing too much for that 1,000, bro." You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Niggas is just people do too much.
But it's also it's the understanding of that men are pervs because women want Chris Brown to do all that shit. And he like, all right, you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you
like-
get money, I'm getting money.
but like, oh, as a woman, it's like because niggas gon' take it there. It's like you ain't paying enough to do none of what you thinking in your head. Like,
Well, you're not even getting agreed upon. Like that's the difference. Like Chris Brown is agreeing upon doing.
yeah,
this.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Y'all like, I'm forcing it.
Right.
I'm such your ass.
You immediately assuming because you paid 1,000 for the meet and greet, I can do whatever.
I come from Bushwood.
That's not how that works. Like,
to me, even in that world of things, it is always funny to me. Like I get it, even when niggas talk about they girls doing it, and you like to deal because it's like, man, I get this your fat, you fuck with this artist, but do you really got to do a sexual assault with that guy? Like you like how much do you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like because I mean it is like I think even in that space of understanding that we know that men are pervs. Chris Brown is definitely showing the world like women out here crazy too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was even gonna say I don't.
Bigger purse.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
And nobody addresses
You
that.
have to understand this, right? The disconnect is not that women are not pervs. Everybody has there's enough of each category in the population, right? But it's what's agreed upon.
right. That's
Communicate.
That's the big thing it
Yes,
is.
Communication
Yeah.
is different because, like a man, if a man told the artist, like, hey, excuse me, can I take a provocative picture? And the artist is okay, and like, yeah, sure, they would let them pick them up or something, not like crazy, but touch them. But they don't. They just like, yo, come here.
They just do it on their own.
Right, it's like, bro,
yeah.
you gotta talk because when women will come up, I'm sure they saying,
Like,
can I bend over? Can we take a picture together? I bend over.
Yeah,
for you?"
I think that's part of it. Chris Brown's like, what you want to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people like
go back
act like
to
you
the-
propose
to
it.
the
Yeah.
dudes. Men is freaky.
Yeah.
Is the Chris Brown post. Shit, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't.
This
Like,
is-
girl, you not going home with me.
Like,
Not even a dollar. You know what I'm saying?
You paid $1,000.
Right.
I'm just
fun
having
for
a
me.
picture.
Whereas
Yeah.
on the same side, man, she didn't want that. And
Yeah.
the dude just
He just went for
Right.
it.
And that's,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why the OnlyFans and the, like they are eating because it's like niggas nasty. So it's like you ain't gotta ask you what you want to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay for this.
Matter of fact,
But
I
they
was
still
gonna
be
say,
having some rules too.
I mean, yeah.
What's it, AVA or whatever?
Yeah.
When they have their things, I always see pictures of OnlyFans models getting picked up, getting this, getting that. Ooh, this by fans. But again, communicated. Hey,
Yeah.
but it's also a mentality too, though. You know that they may be more open with it, so you probably asked them that in the first place.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah.
Where you don't know if
don't
Meg
know
Thee
if
Stallion
Meg
or
gonna be
Glorilla
right
is over, so you don't want to ask it because you don't want
Right.
to get embarrassed.
Where it could be done with class
Mhm.
and you know what I'm saying, some type of couth where I just you're right, like they said, they freaky. So you're not even thinking, you think it was one head, not the other,
Yeah.
and you could just communicate.
Too many people want to do it and ask
Ask later?
forgiveness
Yeah, right.
instead of
Yeah.
asking.
I blame that on Drake.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I blame that on Drake.
All right,
you catching enough strays,
right? You know what I'm saying? All right. So the second topic that I just really wanted to go over before we get into the other topics for this, I've been watching Alien Earth. Like I love Alien.
You was gonna ask this crackhead one because that one is funny.
Yeah, that's the third one. Yeah. I was watching Alien Earth, right? And so they talk about the 5 companies, right? And so we're pretty much the lore in the Alien franchise is that 5 companies was like, hey man, the way that we running this Earth is wrong. So the 5 most powerful companies got together and said, we are running this, and then
Think
that's
about like the Godfather, but expanded.
So I wanted to ask y'all, one, what 5 companies y'all think in today's world would be running the world?
This very easily.
Amazon, I was definitely say
Facebook.
They already are. You know
Facebook, Meta, Google, Apple,
Disney.
Like they already are. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all they agreed in that space.
I don't know if you know.
Like
they got us in a chokehold.
If you've been in the dark, bro, like it's time to see it's definitely time to see the light.
I think that when I saw that too, I was like, that's too easy.
Yeah. So those are the 5?
Yeah.
Everybody agree on
I agree
those 5?
about that. Yeah. Those 5 changed the dynamic of the world we live in.
Okay.
You know
All right. So that was a more simple. Okay. So the last one,
This one.
So I've been like, because you know, every year I rewatch The Wire. Right?
Oh, see, I feel like this question came up on a podcast recently. That's where I thought you got it.
No.
I swear I saw somebody talking about this online.
Oh no! And so I was rewatching.
I ain't looking at the top.
And I was rewatching The Wire, right? And there's some, I watched it so much that I know like the background shit that be happening, right? And there's certain crackheads that really commit, but they're not Bubbles. Like Bubbles is the main crackhead in there, and so I was wondering. I was like, let's say if you was the crackhead that you really had to like put it in the vein, you had to ashy lips and everything, and all like.
Wait, are you saying actor?
Yeah, as an actor. If you was an actor in The Wire as one of the most down bottomest crackheads in a show like The Wire, would you brag about that?
See, the reason why I thought you took this because I swear I can't remember where I saw it, but I remember somebody was like, "Well, shit, if I was like Pookie, yeah, I'm bragging about it. Cause think about how the shot Pookie had." And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like,
well, because I'm pretty sure I forget his name, but the actor that plays Bubbles, I'm pretty sure he talks about like he had a significant role in The Wire. You know, he had a whole arc of being a crackhead, and coming out of it. So I'm just wondering.
Are you asking for you like, do you want your character to become clean?
No. I'm not saying the dope because I feel like that is easy to be like, yeah, that was me. But I'm saying if your role in there, you was just a down bottom crackhead and you just seen as one of the worst crackheads in that show.
But this show is like a classic. This show's
a classic show. And you're not a star. You're like you just crackhead.
So are you saying like would I tell people I was the crackhead in the show?
Would you be bragging about that?
No,
absolutely.
No, wait.
Because I know you don't. I know you don't. You know what I mean?
It depends because this could be Minister Society where I suck your dick.
I mean, I don't want to be known for that.
I don't want to ever.
I don't want to be known for that.
Example, when niggas like, hey, can you show me your portfolio? Sure, yeah.
I don't want to be known for that.
No, I don't want that.
I don't want to be known for that. You know what I'm saying? But he also died too. Like, I would be like, nigga, they just gave me a line to kill me. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's a hell of a line, though.
It is. But I didn't. Because I still would tell you.
You ain't seen him in no other movies, I don't think.
Because he really died. Because he really died. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, boy, you got your nerve. You got your
nerve. Like, we're going to give you this line and you're dead.
Like, you out of here, man. He was like, I need something to get off. I'm trying to get off the radar. He's like, we can put you in this movie, give you a lie, and you ain't gonna never have to worry about nothing ever again. You know what I'm saying?
If it's a TV show, I'm more liable to say yes for forms of residuals. Because if it's a classic, it's getting replayed. It's getting you are theoretically
like The Wire. Yeah, if you didn't
like The Wire. Where I'm sure the people who are granted, I'm not streaming trying to mess us up something, but I'm sure they're making money still on The Wire. So
you bragging about this though?
I'm not necessarily gonna brag about it. I'm gonna let you know.
The question is you bragging about this.
Bragging though,
the way that people brag about the listen here, I don't know
if I'm getting that check still.
People talk about The Wire. When people talk about The Wire, people wear that as they should. They wear being a part of The Wire with a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? You talking about film, you talking about TV. People like, yeah, I was on The Wire. Yeah.
Right. You were. I was on The Wire. Yeah, you still getting checked.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm doing something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm getting. If I'm still getting, if that motherfucker's still sending me a check, yes, I was the crackhead on the wire. You know what I mean? Like, because if you got something to say, I'm gonna show you the check I'm still getting for being that crackhead on the wire.
I would brag about being on the show. I would not mention my role other than I had a role.
But
unless you asked me what you were,
I'm not telling you shit. Go watch it.
Cause
I'm not. It all depends, right? Like if that's my first role, and I'm like, don't nobody know me, but then I blow up from that, and I get a bunch of other shit, and people go, "Hey, when did you get your start?" I'm not gonna say that I was the crackhead on the wire. I was on the wire. I got my start on the wire. Oh, what role did you play? Oh, I played the role of.
I was a recurring
character by the name of such and such. Oh, okay.
Oh God.
But I mean,
I'm telling you my
Your
name.
name was just Crackhead 3. Like,
you ain't got no role. You ain't got no role.
Most people, they like most actors, like especially when you get in your bag, you create your own backstory and everything like that. So
I'm crackhead number 3, but I'm on like 16 episodes.
no,
I'm not crackhead number 3 no more.
Oh God.
If you
At this point, I'm Terrell.
well,
Somebody gonna have to
you
call
don't
for
have
me.
a name because, like I said, there's a lot of crackheads that show up in The Wire that I'm like they're in multiple scenes. You see them throughout the whole season, 2 seasons, right? But they never was named. But if you look in the credits, they got a name.
Right. You know what's crazier too? Because I feel like if we're talking about Wire, if we're talking about The Wire, then it's like if you gotta ask me who I am. Then you ain't seen The Wire. Like if you ain't seen The Wire, you gotta tell you who I am. I'm just gonna tell you I was on The Wire.
Yeah.
But if you watch The Wire and you like, you played it using The Wire, like who was you? And I know off the crackhead, I'm definitely telling you, like nigga, I was in so many episodes. How the fuck you don't know who I am? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so like,
you just when you
But
know
you ain't no star crackhead though. That's
But
the thing.
I thought Bubbles was like he was. He had his own name.
Not Bubbles. Like I said, Bubbles was the start. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
So I'll let you guys know the exact moment that I had this thought process. So they all in The Wire, they have this moment like where they.
I thought we were Star Crackhead and all this.
No. I said not star, not a main, because a lot.
Oh, if I'm not a main, then absolutely not telling you. I'm an extra.
No, but
just
you have
extra
roles
moves.
because like so the moment in The Wire they have this moment where they put out new drugs. They call them testers, right? So they were like, and so there's this one dude in multiple scenes. He always rallying the crackers. Like, hey, yo, they about to put the testers out, y'all. And so you know what I'm saying? And then they show him shooting it up and everything. Like they always.
They didn't give him a name though.
They didn't. We never.
He just said
He never had a story.
He just pushing the scene.
Always with the crackhead.
He pushing the scene.
Yeah.
So what he doing?
But I was like, I wonder, do he brag about this role?
He do.
I would, because you know why I would? Because I got picked. That means I was doing something
Right.
that they like as an extra or whatever. You got that good. You got that good.
Well, no, I'm acting.
Yeah, because I'm acting.
Character, absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
I'm mad. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm mad. And so in that,
A little part of me is mad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, like I got uncles. I know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's crazy.
you're there, but because like you said in that space that you're talking about, that like we said, that nigga is pushing the show.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm gonna tell you, you might not remember me. You might not remember me, but I'm the tester dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the tester dude. You're like, you was that crackhead? Because now you might ask me like, why they kept using you? Like, because I was fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
good in the background.
My hand motions of lighting up crack was perfect.
You know what?
Perfect.
You
I'm
perfect.
taking scenes
Even if they never said my name in the show, that crackhead got a name.
I got a name now.
That crackhead.
Right.
He like, they ain't even say your name.
Somebody gotta yell at you.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta be, because think about it, you the most talkative one. Most likely you the one that they like, hey man, get your ass over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You heard what Brandon did? He broke in that old lady car and shit.
But like I said, like they definitely, if you use me to move the episode, like if I know, like, hey, we just need you to do this real quick, because we gotta get to the rest. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to, like I get to talk. Okay.
It makes me think of like so I was a big Key and Peele fan. I watched Key and Peele, and there was this one where he was doing like the background actors of zombies.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
And he was trying his hard. He was like, no, he was like, bro, he ain't even doing it right. He made cat noises. He was like, Robin.
Definitely, yeah. Like this, because I was gonna say that even that space, like if you think of Walking Dead and all those kind of things, if you were could be a zombie.
No, but a zombie ain't. I get why
A crackhead's a little bit more degrading than a
'Cause
zombie.
A zombie, I feel like that's a little bit more respectful.
Because you
like,
dead.
You dead. You a zombie.
You had to play a dead person.
But it's also like I feel like a lot of people, especially like when they actors and stuff, like they like doing character work of like I'm a zombie, or even the people who get ate by the zombie, like that's a fun scene.
But you wouldn't. But that's what I feel like in something like that where zombies are like a mass. You really gotta tell a nigga who you is.
Oh, yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
gotta
saying? Like go to episode 3, time up there. I was that nigga right there.
If I'm not mistaken, Walking Dead had some famous people play zombies.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. Because they just
played plenty.
Who?
Greg Nicotero. I mean, the showrunner for Walking Dead. He
because
played the show.
because I think he's also he's cool with a lot of like just like A-list actors. So actors who just wanted to be like, I just want to be a part of it.
And they used to shoot on the Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah.
Like any of those shows like that, like that's why even like when you look at a lot of the Star Wars shows, like The Mandalorian,
Jason Sudeikis,
he was one of the stormtroopers. Like they would bring people because obviously it's stuff where you can just be here, you can just have fun for the day, and you ain't got to worry about anybody knowing who you are. You're doing all that. It's just like I'm sure.
I mean, do you think? He didn't take the helmet off. Like, do you think it was really him, or he just voiced over it?
No,
he said
he like. So he said, he wasn't the suit
because he you got to think. It's Star Wars.
Yeah.
A property like Star Wars, you can lend your voice, but like if I got a chance to suit up, I'm like,
not only that, not only that, it's double bubble because I get my bucket list moment, and I get a credit.
Yep.
Yeah. So anytime you even put my name in here, it's gonna say I was in Star Wars.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But what if you get typecast now as the crackhead?
That's the problem. Because you start bragging. Now they're gonna be like, this nigga really.
Let me get his real name
like,
real quick.
could you imagine telling a nigga like,
Samuel Jackson played a crackhead, I think in Do the Right Thing.
Yeah, he was.
Then casting to play a crackhead because I think he played a good
Andre
crackhead
Royo
in Coming to America.
So
he wasn't a crackhead, he was just a thief. He was a
The
thief.
nigga was a crackhead, I believe, in 4 movies, bro.
But I'm saying Coming to America.
Yeah, he was just a thief.
He was a thief, but he was still on crack.
So, boy, how you put him down? That's a typecast, nigga. Like,
But think about it. Did he have to play a crackhead in Jungle Fever?
No, I'm not disregarding that. I was the Coming to America role specifically. I like Ricardo. I thought he was just a thief.
Yeah.
Nigga,
It was only in one
he was stealing
scene.
from?
Because he trying to get
You
that
bold
money.
enough to rob what's the name?
Burger Mac?
McDowell's?
Yeah.
You bold enough to rob McDowell's,
For
bro?
some smack.
Listen, bro,
Hey.
you won't smack. You ain't trying to get a job and sweep the floor. You need crack, my boy.
Wait, to
Nino
He's
Brown,
right.
my
He's right
guy.
trying to feed his kids.
to Chippy's question.
You said his name was Andre Royo?
Andre Royo played Royo, R-O-Y-O.
Yeah, I got it.
He played Bubbles in The Wire. He played that role so good that even when he's in new shows cleaned up, I still see Bubbles. It just looked like a crackhead who got his life together. I'd be like, look at Andre Royo, man. Because he played that crackhead so
I hate to
good.
say it, I feel the same way about Gail Bean. Real shit.
Gail Bean did a good job as a
She
crackhead.
did an amazing job as a crackhead.
She
bro.
did.
And built herself back up. Like you really watched a pretty girl go to be crack queen and then back to a black queen. That was cold,
Same
bro.
with Andre Royo. He was a crackhead, got his life at towards the end, but like he be in a lot of stuff. Has nothing to do
I
with
knew
crack.
who he was before.
Has
He
nothing
did
to
this
do
shit way
with
before.
drugs. But when I see him, I'm just like he just looked like a recovering crack addict because you got to think in that type of role, that realism of it, there wasn't that much that you had to do. You know what I'm saying?
relapse.
And I mean, I feel like the fact that Bubbles had a name and a character, that's the only reason I would feel like he would. Because he's an actor. He's an actor of caliber.
Yeah.
So like, if they tell you like you can be Bubbles and you this kind of like you finna be in this show. Like
he had one of the best arcs in The Wire.
He was an hero.
Yeah.
You remember that's what I'm saying? Like, bro, been around
He's been
forever.
around for a while, but it's just like every time I see him, I'm just like, hey, man, got your
What
life
if he's a
together.
method actor though?
I hope not.
What if
That's-
he see?
I hope not.
I'm just saying, bro. He said he looked like a recovering crack addict.
But that's because
Maybe it's natural.
that's because towards the end of the show,
Yeah.
he didn't have to put on the prosthetics and everything like that. So he was himself. So we got 4 seasons of him being a crackhead, 1 season of him just being himself. You know what I'm saying? And so in that show, it looked like a recovering crackhead. So now everything he does, he just look like a recovering crackhead.
Who's your favorite crackhead?
Bubbles.
Bubbles is my favorite. Bubbles is definitely my favorite. Because it was a wholesome story. Like I would never thought you'd get a wholesome story from a crack story, but it was very wholesome.
What was Buddy's name from Breaking Bad?
Which one?
Not Jesse Pinkman, but his buddy.
The tall dude,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Damn.
Well, would you consider them crackheads though?
I'm sure because now I'm trying to remember. I was trying to remember Chris Rock in New Jack City.
Pookie was a good one.
Yeah, like Pookie was like I said, Pookie. Like I was thinking about Pookie. Shit, I mean to be totally honest, Kendrick played a great one too with that little moment he had. Kendrick played a great one.
Yeah, in Power.
In Power, that little scene.
I don't watch
I just remember seeing that scene. I think I watched that episode just because I knew he was in it. I'm like, this nigga is cracked. Like they gave him the look, and his.
Ooh, you know what? Chris Tucker in Dead Presidents.
Ooh, Gail Bean.
Gail Bean's up there.
Bean's up there. Chris Tucker though, I forgot about Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
because Chris Tucker really went out.
He went out.
Yeah.
Favorite crackhead. Is
No, you know who mine is? The light skinned dude on South Central. When he was like, Lil Ray got your son out there. God, scared me out. I was like, bro, he is truly giving crack fiend. Like, he had the jitters and everything.
Yeah.
I am gonna go Gail Bean.
Gail Bean.
Gail Bean's up.
Gail Bean's up there. Gail Bean's definitely up there. Like I said, it's always been Bubbles for me. And then when I watched Snowfall, I was like, yo, Gail Bean kind of went crazy on that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like the whole like, she gave the vibe of you turned me into this.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy about Gail Bean as an actress and why I do love her? Like it's kind of like how we was just talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, like Andre Royo, like how he commits with a lot of things. Because in P Valley, she completely sold me that she's this ruthless stripper that's better rob you.
Oh yeah,
like she really killing that role and just like that. So it's like Gail Bean has like her acting chops is up there. Like
I think that's why I'm picking her because I didn't watch Snowfall at first. I didn't watch it live, so I had saw the P Valley one, and so
you went back because you saw her naked.
No, I happened to watch P Valley like.
P Valley was a good show.
It was a great show. So I just happened to watch that, and then. Obviously, once Snowfall had ended, I was like, well, let me just go ahead and watch it. Now I can just binge through it, not have to worry about catching up to talk to everybody about it. And I was like, damn, you sold me into this. I believe you are really right. I know you're not because I've seen you in other stuff already.
Right. You're like, girl, you did this shit before. Like, you know
I forgot about Holiday Heart.
Ooh, Holiday Heart is crazy.
Man.
Holiday Heart is crazy.
I forgot about Holiday Heart.
Holiday Heart is crazy.
She
done played crackheads a lot though.
You know what what I like? She has the whimsicalness of a like whatever like her acting style is so unique and dope.
Right.
Like, but yeah, she killed that. She yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about fucking Holiday Heart, man.
Holiday Heart is crazy.
See, this is a wild topic to even be on.
Hey, shout out to the community. Shout out to the community, man.
That was a community question.
Or you know what? We also, I think, we got to put Ricky Smiley up there. Then Santa and Friday After Next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was he a crackhead?
He definitely was crackhead.
Like, did he say he was a crackhead or do anything? I just thought he was a thief too.
He was in a crack house.
He was in a crack house.
He was in a crack house. That's how they had to put it in there. Cause the nigga ain't hit crack. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you could have paid him enough to hit crack. I don't think.
But they definitely want to let you date. Like, well, he probably said no. It's okay. Well, can we at least put you in the residence of crack? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. Together. All right, so there's been a lot that's going on this week. There's been a lot.
What's going on?
So Young Thug has been having just a numerous amount of calls dropping and everything like that. But also, Atlanta has been in shambles. And I saw a very interesting tweet that said, it's crazy that everything that's happening in Atlanta happened in Naruto. And if somebody did a breakdown.
Yeah, that was a good breakdown.
Did y'all see the breakdown?
Yeah,
I didn't see the breakdown.
So I want to go over the breakdowns.
Yeah,
But did you hear about the film industry in Atlanta taking a dive because everybody moved production to just overseas because of like all the costs?
Really?
So they pulled out of Georgia. Period.
Really?
Yeah.
Georgia was heavy for years, though.
It's been a lot of that with just films made here because of just the cost of it. That's why you see like LA doing their whole LA tax initiative of like, you know, bring films back here. Yeah. I'm sure Georgia's doing it. A bunch of other states doing it.
Wisconsin's doing it.
Yeah, Wisconsin did one. Illinois did one.
So
really,
yeah. So here's the breakdown. So they said Gunna is Itachi. All right. They said this is why. They said Gunna carried the weight of being labeled a snitch and betraying his people, much like Itachi bearing the burden of wiping out his own clan. Both were cast outs and hated at first, but in the long run, they grew into something much bigger than the group they deserted. Gunna.
Itachi actually did kill his clone. Well, Gunner might actually snitch too.
Like the fact that he just ain't say nothing about it don't mean the nigga ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Gunna end up surpassing the entire YSL roster and reaching success, just how Itachi was strong enough to seal Orochimaru and save Sasuke. Yeah. And save Sasuke. Still, I know I butchered it. I did.
Like,
that slow turn was serious.
Yeah. And then it says, still he chose to take the pain on himself and move past it and live out his purpose. In the end, both became legends. Their names tied to betrayal, but also a legacy that can't be denied. So that's.
I mean, and that makes it. I mean, that was like the most perfect one to me because, like, even in the space of like in Naruto, like. Only a small group of motherfuckers know Itachi is actually like a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the world gonna always see you as a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But only a small group like no, he really did it for a cause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for a better
the same with Gunna. Like it's like no matter how we treat that nigga, it's like niggas know.
Not only that, the kind of way is that Young Thug has made it sound.
Yeah.
It's not that Gunna. It's not even his fault, right? It was someone else's fault, and they made him be the bad guy by signing the paperwork. Mm-hmm. So in a sense, it's just like Itachi, where hey,
because I mean, I really
made you do it, so it is what it is.
I mean, and that's really what it's like. They came to Itachi like, bro, your family got to go. All the niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so they say
we gonna do
it. Right, you can go with them. You can go with them, or you can be with us.
Yep. So next they say that Lil Baby is Kabuto.
What?
Yep. So they say why it makes sense. All right. So they say
before you, because I know they're all a group like the Atlanta and all that, but I really don't know how much of the affiliation the first ones really are. Like I just know they do music together.
Yeah. It was like that. Yeah. So they say Lil Baby reflects Kabuto because the most devoted follower of
devoted.
I said devoted.
It could be devoted.
It's devoted. Yeah.
I mean, it would just be devout, the most devout follower.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. When he hit the ED, I'm like devoted.
Of Orochimaru. Did I say it right this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Before we get to this, is Orochimaru Young Thug? Is that what this is gonna end up?
Let's get.
Well, because they keep.
Let's go through it, man. Y'all niggas is the most impatient niggas. Y'all niggas love jumping ahead.
Well, you don't want like taking forever to set
I was reading. Y'all don't want people stopping me with questions. Let me read it.
I thought you was doing the synopsis, especially because I already read them all. But this nigga really read the whole thing. Like
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was curious because it's like they keep referencing Orochimaru.
Yeah.
So, it's like,
so if you let me get to the next line, which in context is Thug.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Though the loyalty runs both ways, he is eternally committed to the cause, grinding and riding for his team, even if the cause doesn't always look out for him as much as it does for others. He's willing to cut out old friends for Thug, or in Kabuto's case, leave the entire village for Orochimaru. And then, like Kabuto, consistency and loyalty makes him indispensable and irreplaceable to Young Thug.
Ooh.
I mean, like I said, I didn't know their history like that, but I can see. I didn't know that he was that close to Young Thug.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, because that is like you pretty much saying, like, bro, I fuck with you, but I'm still doing the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you stay with me, you know what I'm saying? But like, even because that would be almost saying though in that space that Kabuto is trying to be Young Thug. I mean, like Lil Baby is really trying to be Young Thug.
If you listen to his style. Lil Baby said he was heavily influenced by Thug. Yeah. Remember, a lot of these artists right now are all babies of Young Thug. Thug is a baby of Lil Wayne, but all the rest are babies of Thug.
Is the birth of mumble rap.
Yeah,
and these guys are the what came from that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can see that.
So they say Gucci Mane is the sage of six paths. All right, so they say.
I mean, that's some grandfather shit. That's a grandfather shit.
Gucci really has earned his spot as the sage of six paths.
All this.
Yeah, it's Atlanta. It's everybody in Atlanta.
So this ain't about the.
It's literally like Atlanta. It's saying Atlanta is Naruto.
I thought it was like what's going on right now.
No. So they say Gucci really has earned his spot as the sage of six paths. All these years at no controversy, no snitching allegations, and has made it out of politics.
No controversy is crazy.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga killed the man.
He's the person that both sides can respect, regardless of which side of the battle they pledge their allegiance to. So if you think about Atlanta, niggas beef in Atlanta, no matter what. But everybody love Gucci.
I can see that.
Everybody love Gucci.
And they leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like
alone.
in that space, because that's like the grandfather shit. Like he's done all the work,
Yeah,
and he sits fine now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he does what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see that. Like you would respect Gucci man. It's like nigga, even if I ain't follow you, I know exactly who you are and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So this is why Thug is Orochimaru. All right, this is probably the most obvious comparison with Thug's whole image being tied to snakes.
And spiders, and spiders.
Like Orochimaru.
Ooh, that's cold.
That was
Somebody hate. It's a real hate that. It was real hate that.
Deep in the metaphor for the
That snakes had to be all
They
cat.
said, like Orochimaru, he has always moved in the shadows, positioning himself as a mastermind overseeing ATL rap for nearly a decade. Both built entire villages around him. Orochimaru with the hidden sound and Thug with YSL, and both ended up accused of betraying their own. The irony runs deep. Thug allegedly snitched on YSL, got out, and blackballed Gunna for snitching while being the biggest snitch himself. Just like Orochimaru, he is both feared and respected, a person whose power is undeniable, but whose loyalty is always in question.
Bro, wait. And then today makes it so much perfect.
It does.
Because at the end of it all, you beg for forgiveness, cry at niggas' feet,
He did cry.
and cry about being alone.
Yeah.
And that's why
Naruto brought Orochimaru back in. Like, you good people.
No, bro, listen, it's wild because I just watched this interview getting in the car to come here.
Yeah.
Where he's like crying because they like, bro, why you japping out like that? He said, bro, because I'm alone. I lost my niggas, man. This sounded like Orochimaru when he was talking about fucking losing Jiraiya and goddamn.
His team. His team stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's different. Like I said, when I saw this, I'm like, bro, y'all snap.
Yeah.
Y'all
there.
Right.
Like, bro, y'all snap.
So it's not done because they got Future as Madara.
What?
Yep. So they say Future mirrors Madara in the way he crafts an image that is entirely who he is. Wait, what? The way he crafts an image that isn't entirely who he is.
Oh, damn, I thought it worked better.
That makes it get
The other way worked better.
No. If that isn't who he is. Madara outwardly hates Hashirama. Yep. Yet he is one of his closest friends and biggest admirers, using the Uchiha clan to serve his own ends. Similarly to Future, projected a persona of luxury and drug indulgence that he didn't fully partake in, which that was something that came out recently.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I see what it
So
is.
he does. They put it in quotations. He doesn't even sip lean, but his image influenced others like Juice WRLD to try it. He hasn't really taken a stance on Young Thug allegations either. He just quietly ore farms during the whole situation, similar to how Madara was letting Obito do all the dirty work.
I can kind of see that.
So that last sentence, I mean, Madara actually died. Like he did actually, he didn't let Obito do it because it was just sort of like,
Oh yeah, he did.
Obito took up that mantle and said, "Well, I'm gonna do it." And like, I don't ever went into officially what he might have said before he died.
Yeah.
But Obito sort of just let people believe, like, yeah, I'm Madara.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Future one is. I feel like the Future one is
the first
was a
half,
difficult.
the first half, as you finished it, it do make more sense. Because I forgot about the stuff that came out about Future saying that he don't actually do lean and all that. I didn't
Wait,
forget
who did
about
they just say was Madara?
Future.
And it really is. I think they were. I think
this is more.
I think with the first half, I kind of had to add.
I mean, for me, I gotta know who Hashirama is. I forgot who they said.
They haven't said it yet.
I mean,
that's right. You said
because like that's what I'm saying. Like it is that. Like I can't. Like for me, for Future's one, and it's something I can't just remember that. But even hear you say it. Yeah. For Future's one is like I don't know who the fuck he fake hate. You know what I'm saying?
But I think they saying the fakeness of living the life of saying in Madara's case, I hate Hashirama, but he was one that was like his best friend. Versus Future outwardly showing, the drugs, the living the life like fuck these.
He don't do none of that,
and he don't do all that.
Yeah, his nigga was an art student.
That and I mean the whole him and Drake thing kind of
But Jake wouldn't be part of the Atlanta part. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
so adding him into the Atlanta thing. So I get it. If they put him in Atlanta in that space of just like he just he puts on a face that isn't really his.
I did forget it when our niggas was shook today when he was like, "Bro, I don't do lean."
Yeah.
That's wild.
Right.
So they got YSL Woody as Toby.
And I don't know a lot about that was what because I don't know a lot about why
I know
that
a lot
nigga.
about Woody.
I mean, as far as like knowing who Toby was, and like, yes, YSL Woody's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They say YSL Woody lines up with the stupid version of
I was
Obito.
saying, it do make sense.
Yeah.
They specifically said Toby.
The stupid version of him, which is Toby. He wears the same goofy mask Obito wore while hiding his true agenda. On the surface, he comes off as clumsy and unserious, but underneath, he is cunning and calculated. Which, if you watch that YSL, everybody when it was like, bro, this nigga's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, but he's the one that got Thug off. Like,
Right.
he's the real reason why
He was
Thug.
a real mastermind going up there talking.
He's the real reason why Thug didn't do anytime.
like that one was one of my like favorite ones that I remember.
Mhm.
But it was like because of that, it's like you gotta separate
Yeah.
you gotta separate just the Toby character. Like you're not Obi, you
Yeah,
just
you are.
Yeah.
so because Toby, everybody, even when you think about Naruto, everybody who dealt with this nigga is like, is this nigga serious or not? Like what is he
So
really
they
doing?
Woody
Like,
single-handedly ruined the federal prosecution's entire case as their star witness giving testimonies fully made up of events and literal rage ball, which shows that he was just like Toby. Like Toby, Woody's mix of humor and manipulation makes him unpredictable, and that unpredictability has a way of shaping the bigger narrative to a narrative much more than people realize. I
can see that.
can see
Yeah, I
that.
agree with that.
My only thing is, I'm like, y'all, I know very little about him. I did watch the testimony, and I'm gonna be real with you. I felt he was masterful in getting up there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
That is Toby.
At
though.
first,
Yeah.
though, I did it. At first, I was like, bro, he's still dumb. But then after a while, I was like, wait a minute.
No,
I said, whoa,
you know
whoa,
what?
whoa.
When I watched he was talking to the prosecutor. He said, "Man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all brought me up here, man, and y'all gave me this deal. Y'all know I didn't know nothing,
Yep.
right? The way he even said it and how he said it, I said, bro, dude, he not stupid.
They,
Yeah,
bro, they legit in the case. It was like, wait, look, last week you said that. He said, because y'all told me if I
You
say
told
that,
me
I
if
can
I-
go.
Yep.
So I said it.
Like, and that's the thing. When you watch his interrogation shit, he always did that. He was like, so what you saying? If I do this, what I gotta do to get out of here? And then he like, well, you just gotta sign right here saying that this is it. Man, I'll sign whatever you want me to sign if you let me go. And when they played that, that's what was so crazy because he was like, y'all told me to say it. Like now when they look into it and they're like, yeah, we did. Oh, okay, we got it's inadmissible then. Get him out of here.
it was definitely one of the smartest things I've ever seen. In a wild case from it, like it was some usual suspect shit.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you figure like when that nigga left the courtroom, that nigga talked reckless. Said, "Baby, come get me."
Yeah,
Them niggas got me fucked up. You know
But,
what I'm saying?
but the thing is too, for me, I understand now, just in the day and age we're in, with people who are constantly being seen, constantly in shit, you got to be smart enough to be able to move around this country, to network, to be able to link with people, collab with people, to be even doing shows or whatever that that we keep seeing him do. He took that 15 minutes of fame and drug it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So-
because he be doing that pop the balloon
Yeah.
stuff. He be him and what's the other dude? That's another. I don't know. They be-
Charleston White.
Yeah, well, yeah, him and Charles White be doing mad stuff. I was talking about the little dude, the little skinny dude. They be doing stuff with him.
Like, I get like why I say Woody gives me the Charleston White energy. Like
He
I get-
does.
Like Charleston White, you would think like he old, you know what I'm saying? But it's like he just tell you exactly what you know what I'm saying? Like what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds stupid, but it's like, no, nigga, I've been you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, he found a niche in what some people are entertained in, and they just like Whack 100. To me, is the same realm. You are older cat who ran the streets. You did all this shit. You know, it's an audience that stay on YouTube or
That's what it-
podcasts
yeah.
that are so just interested in that lifestyle. So you're going to be the caricature of that lifestyle,
Yeah. And
it's
he
it
definitely
fits.
is. Because like, bro, no matter what, anytime street shit, Whack 100, either he got a
Right.
call, he knows
Yeah,
somebody was
right.
there, he know somebody let him know ahead of time. I'm like,
That
bro,
nigga,
nigga,
he
you
did
would
his jobs of fucking the hood and shit.
Like some real ain't nobody asking like
Shams is cool.
That's he pretty much is. That's he the hood Shams, bro. He always like, hey, somebody gave me the call a week ago. I told them they should have told him before he got
Right.
shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, no, they didn't.
No, they didn't. I was in the studio.
Yeah.
Such and such call.
Hey, I got somebody, they sent me the video. I got the footage, but I ain't gonna put it out because I ain't like that. Like,
it's cold out here. You know what I'm saying?
oh man,
That's
bro.
crazy that you can make a whole like not even trying to I'm definitely not trying to say whether he's fake or not, whatever. But
You can make a whole persona.
to make a whole persona and be like, especially if you make it a hardcore thug persona, and be like, it's a code. I gotta tell you nigga shit.
But
you're good. All right, I can say all this shit and be like, it's a code.
Listen,
you're good.
I don't care what anybody says. To me, the funniest part about all of this, about with Whack 100, is that anytime Whack 100, he doesn't have a podcast. He doesn't have a platform, so it's always audio.
He on somebody else.
So in my head, because remember, Whack 100. A lot of his shit started during COVID. So in my head, anytime I hear Whack 100, this is Whack 100 at the crib. Man, what I ain't told him though, listen, they ain't told me. You know, it's always audio.
So I just always assume like, dog, this nigga be on his podcast talking.
It is just audio. It's to be a picture of whatever going on, and it's audio of him talking. So it's like, and he's like, say, it started in Clubhouse. He had a hood Clubhouse, and now, and now they be doing the Twitter Spaces. I'm saying, Whack 100, like I said here, Whack 100 is the funniest nigga ever because I'm like, I know he's just walking around the crib like he's talking
all day, screaming that motherfucker.
Like that shit's
Upside down is crazy.
like no, that shit. But hey, so you always have to. So yeah, man, Atlanta is Naruto, man.
That's funny.
All right, some quick topics, you know what I'm saying, that happened over just in the nerd space. James Gunn announced the next Superman sequel.
I feel like he said that already.
Man of Tomorrow? He said the title.
They said he says it's not a. I'm
well, not a sequel, but the next Superman movie. Superman movie.
Well, first he said I'm doing the next Superman movie. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And then he said it's Man of Tomorrow and it's not a Superman sequel. But the picture that he posted is suited up Lex.
Yeah, and Superman.
Superman.
So it's Lex in his power suit.
Yeah.
So, but it's an animated movie already.
So I don't think
of the same.
No, I think he just showed. I think he just used that as
let you know what characters, right? I know he did not do that one.
No, I'm saying I don't think the next movie is going to be.
I don't think that's going to be an animated movie. The movie that's coming out.
No, I'm not saying that. I was saying there is a Superman Man of Tomorrow animated movie already out.
Oh yeah.
But I kind of feel like
I don't think that title's sticky.
You know,
you don't think so? Mm-mm. I feel like it's gonna be a. I thought it would have been a reenactment, like a live action of that one.
It could be. The reason why
because it's like Alien in that one.
Well,
because it was the third time that he done gave a movie because like Superman was going to be Superman Legacy.
Yeah,
that got dropped. Supergirl was going to be Supergirl Women of Tomorrow because I was supposed to.
Yeah, you're right.
Off of Women of Tomorrow comic series. That got dropped. He wanted to be Supergirl. So it's like I think he just sort of. In his mind right now, he's like, this is exactly what I'm doing the title off of, and we'll see what happens.
Well, but I mean, I think it's that storyline. I think he's doing that storyline.
In that realm,
that's a famous that's a big comic art. You know what I'm saying? It's the movie.
Right.
And so I think he's doing like, what you want to say?
No, I was gonna say that. Like I feel like he's to throw it out like that quickly is like this is the reference. So even with Supergirl, it's still probably gonna be Woman of Tomorrow. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, he already said like it's still going to be, but like, that's what I'm like. I don't know.
Like.
That's actually a really good point. It's like, all right, this is what I'm referencing.
Yeah, like he threw the reference out, but it's like that ain't gonna be the title. But letting you know that I'm doing a Superman Man of Tomorrow movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? I feel like I was like, they you know what they should do? Just throw everybody off instead of just doing like Superman, Batman. Do like just random catchphrases as like the titles. Like I feel like if they came out with a movie called "It's the Bats." I would watch that movie. I would love that title. It's the best.
I would watch it. You're right. I would watch it. I'm going to know anything like, well, this is going to be a comedy.
It's definitely a comedy.
It's got to be from the point of view of like from the villain.
If you call
if it's Clark Kent's day off, like Ferris Bueller's day off, maybe you might catch me, but. It's the Bats is crazy.
Because that's what they always say. In every movie,
it sounds like a horror movie, to be fair with you. Like Birds.
When
like,
they say
if I say it's the Bats,
when
I would feel like a nigga get out of his car at a grocery store and just a swarm of bats just fucking take his skin off.
But to that point, when they say it in Gotham, they be scared as shit.
They do. But they're scared of a nigga fist. Not death.
I mean, but that, like you said, if it was a horror movie, it's a comedy, I can see it. But comedy,
it can be comedy.
Comedy is slapstick. You'll see it's real slapstick.
Comedy horror though.
But I can do see because I mean, even you were put in perspective of the thugs, like Doug was saying, it is like it's the terror in their eyes, like it's the fucking back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like what you might just see this.
Ain't that like only Joker really say that?
No, it's the goons.
All the goons. The goons
say it too.
Yeah, but
all the goons
you
say
hear
it.
the goons say it the most because you hear that heavy New York accent. It's the bats.
Right.
So
so
like that's what I'm saying. That's the bats. So like, because even if you think about like the aggressiveness of Batman in the sense like I would if as a goon if niggas started telling me theories and stories like bro you ain't. Remember, Jerry got his ass beat by Batman. You know what I'm saying? He like a nigga tell you like if you ever hear a nigga in your group say it's the bats, get the fuck up out of there. Like,
to that point, that's why like when right after Superman came out, and you know, they said like there's been metahumans for 300 years. People was complaining like, well, how's that people supposed to be fair to Batman? I'm like, bro, do y'all not understand how terrifying that makes it more? Like, this is a nigga who you don't know because you don't know that Batman don't got powers. If you hear this, we in a world where metahumans have been around your entire life,
right?
And you just hear this nigga in Gotham who is in the dark of night beating niggas.
Yeah, you don't think he's a literal bat.
Yeah,
You don't think he's a literal Batman. But also,
it's the bats. You might shit
but
yourself.
you know what's the Batman? But you know what?
But
I mean,
we gotta indulge in this. What if his meta ability is his mental and his endurance? Because you be up all day as a billionaire.
That's why
and be up all night whooping ass,
bro. That's why I always it's funny that you said people were saying how's that fair to the Batman because usually people the joke is he's just a human and I've been telling people I'm like but look at what he's dealing with. There's no other human that can last in this.
Right.
Like Batman, I get that you're saying yes, he is just a human, but like I said, metahumans, aliens, fucking monsters, they all be like man, it's Batman.
I had just saw Dark Knight. Oh no, I think I saw it real when Bane breaks his back.
Yeah,
and I was like, I thought Batman's suit was bulletproof.
And bulletproof ain't meat-proof.
But I mean,
did you see he broke his helmet with his fist?
The impact of a bullet?
No, bro.
And the impact of
his helmet with his fist prior to breaking his back. He broke the suit along with his spine.
And I don't say, but this nigga's suit has been through.
Right, like
his suit has been through wars, bro. Like this nigga.
A bullet, that impact is like
wait.
No, this nigga get sprayed. They be like, you know what I'm saying? They be really Tommy gunning this nigga, bro. Like 100 bullets in one spot is gonna get you.
I can't remember. Was his suit though bulletproof? Like in
Dark Knight?
in the Dark Knight one.
Yeah.
I know we've seen suits that are.
That's right.
It's in Dark Knight.
I don't remember because I feel like
Okay, wait. That suit was not. That suit was not because remember that was the same suit from the Dark Knight, which was the upgrade suit so he could move his neck. That first suit was like knife proof and somewhat bulletproof up to point blank. Remember that?
Man, then for thinking like I don't need to worry about
bulletproof
no
because
more.
the other one, he was like, it wasn't as knife proof because of the joints, but it was still bulletproof up to point blank.
He a wild man for thinking that, man.
It was.
Because I mean that's how I feel like because you when we was
a Lucius Fox explanation.
yeah. Because I feel like you said we did
I'm asking Lucius,
the
like,
Batman movie.
You thinking of Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton?
Yeah,
Ben Affleck's suit was like he had the cape that was bulletproof like that. The Kevlar.
He did have a cape, yeah.
So and Michael Keaton's was I think the same where he had the Kevlar cape, and the bullet would just get stuck.
Oh, so maybe the actual suit has never like the actual.
It's never been actually bulletproof.
I could remember.
Because remember, everybody been fucked up at the end. You know, in the cage, pulling bullets out. I'll stop you.
I mean, I do get that because I mean, even with the suit on, this nigga when he gets home, this nigga bruised up. You know what I'm saying? The nigga be bruised up. You know what I'm saying? So I do get that. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that. It definitely had dawned on me. I was just like,
I thought the suit was bulletproof too, and I was gonna say like you a wild man for thinking with my upgraded suit. Yeah, I don't need bulletproof no more.
Right.
Them niggas like the goons shoot you so much.
The goons lately. I've been running into the nigga.
But you also got to think to his point. The only people that really gonna shoot at him is the goons, right? The bosses is usually a fist fight or a fight of the wits.
But I'm making sure that a goon ain't all right, there you go.
Nigga, you know that's been Batman's. That's to me.
But then now they're gonna beat your ass. We saw that in the animated series when some random ass nigga supposedly killed Batman. That nigga Joker was pissed at that nigga.
That's always been the thing. Like to shoot the nigga in the eye or the mouth.
Like that
Game
helmet.
over.
I ain't never seen a bullet go to that nigga head. You know what I'm saying?
The helmet I assume is also bulletproof.
Absolutely not.
I think the helmet
Cause my thing is because
Max, the helmet got to be bulletproof.
For sure.
The cow is because remember he took a bullet to the back of the head.
gotta
And then turn around.
You gotta hit this. That's the only thing.
but that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying though. Like if I'm spraying you with the Tommy gun,
But
you know what I'm saying?
Ben Affleck.
Like,
That's
like-
Ben Affleck. Remember, he got shot in the back of the head, and he waved that shit off and killed that nigga. Like punched him through the face.
That's just a crazy bro. Like
But then you like now you gotta hope that your aim is great enough because he like he's just
Bullseye, like I said, but Bullseye
That's
never
why-
aimed for the head.
That's why Deathstroke or Deathshot definitely should have aimed for the head.
Yeah, like, but they never aim for the head. I'm like, bro, the plot armor that Batman got is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be like, this nigga got a whole suit on. The only way to kill this nigga is to catch that little lip mouth hair. You know what I'm saying? Like you are a human being.
Straight through the cheek.
Like you a human being still. But the only way you can fully kill Batman is to catch that little opening. You know what I'm saying? Like some goddamn Star Wars, like the Death Star. You know what I'm saying?
Eyes is whited out because they probably bulletproof right there too.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy. Batman's such a rich nigga. Such a rich nigga, bro. Like Batman too rich.
On the other side of the comic books, we got a trailer for Marvel Zombies. Did y'all watch
Which
it?
is great.
Yeah, that trailer looked crazy,
I'm
bro.
extremely excited for Marvel. I read that comic run.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm hoping they stick to that because that was a great.
Had Blade going in there going
crazy.
Yeah.
Hope y'all
Yeah.
enjoyed that because
Man,
I got to be the Debbie Downer.
I want y'all to enjoy that.
So that's all you get, dog.
The first time I saw it, I cut it off. I said, no, they didn't do Mahershala like that, mother. And then I was like, I gotta still watch.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's in that like that what if style, you know what I'm saying, animation. So I know Dig's happy. But no, I thought you said,
What if was cool? The animation style.
oh, okay, then never mind. I know you didn't like Spider-Man. That was the joke that I was going to go to.
Oh, no, what if the animation style was cool? I don't have a problem with that one. I'm glad it's not the Spider-Man one.
But I feel like Marvel animation really stepped it up over, like, you know, saying over the past. I would say it's not a decade. Well, yeah, maybe a decade.
I'd say about 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
4
4 or 5 years. Yeah. Like I said, like from storylines to just kind of what they're giving us. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
That,
I mean,
I think it's Disney. I think Disney gave
Yeah,
them
Disney.
that. They must have sat them down.
Mhm.
Like, look, y'all, you part of us now.
And I feel like
Cut that shit out.
because
Cut that shit out.
because it sits in the realm of like the MCU.
yeah.
I think that's why everybody great because you know it's gonna be part of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
still like DC still makes original. This
Yeah.
was the comic book run, and we just animate
Right.
it.
Yeah, because we
Where all the DC stuff, I mean, the Marvel stuff is like this is MCU content to keep you
5
still
for 5?
into the universe.
For animation.
Well, and I think with
They
the difference
started
with
with,
DC,
with
DC
what if?
also be keeping their comics and their
X-Men 97.
animation the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
if
Yeah,
you do the
Wakanda.
animated series, it's gonna look like the
Spider-Man.
animated series, even if it's done today.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I was calculating because I was like, they about to hit 5 for 5 because you guys starting with What If in like this Marvel Disney world. Like you started with What If, that was a hit. You know what I'm saying? Then you had
Second season. It's kind of.
was second season bad enough to take over the overall?
I thought third season was bad.
Oh no, the third, whatever season they did my
The
girl Storm
Watcher
bad.
season you talking
Whatever
about?
they did my
with the
girl
Watcher and shit like that.
when they did Storm bad. That's
was
what
that
that season
bad
was.
enough to say that the whole series as whole bad is bad? Or
I only really liked the
First season, yeah, too.
Actually, no, second season had Kahari, right?
Yep.
And
No, I didn't like the first season.
The second
Like
season
a-
wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad, but I
The
saw
third
it.
season, the
For
third
me, it was
season
decline.
the
Like,
drop-off.
it is peak. It was peak third season.
So, no, I agree
That
with
was
going
the
down,
peak
but that's
of the
in general when you capsulize the series. Are you saying it's a good series or not?
I'm not.
I'm saying it's a decent series.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a decent series.
Okay.
I wouldn't say
So-
like, and I mean because I've actually read some what ifs and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know. Yeah, like I said,
There's way more
everything
stories.
in
Way more stories they could have.
yeah,
explored than
everything
what
in
it did. I
animation
agree.
is all MCU related. So
Yep.
you're not getting authentic
Yeah.
what if comic book stuff. You know
Of
what I'm
course,
saying?
of course,
It's all
of course.
supposed to be within.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's this runs what if.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
Okay,
like,
so because my point was going to say, I'm like, right now they're 4 for 4, but now it sounds like they're 1 for 3. I mean, 3 for 1 for y'all.
1 for
Because
4. Well, 1 for 3.
I
1
mean,
for 4.
yeah, 1 for 4.
The fifth one ain't came out
Yeah,
yet. So.
well, yeah, so 1 for 3, all right, for now. Because I was going to say, what if? You know, starting with what if? Got X-Men 97 that I thought was a hit. We got Spider-Man that I thought was a hit, and Eyes of Wakanda.
Why do I feel
I actually heard Isaac Wakanda was good.
No,
No, it
is.
So,
That is.
Wakanda,
That's-
Spider-Man.
I said all 4 was a
he
hit.
said 3 for 4.
I said 4 for 4, but it sounds like 3 for 4 for y'all because y'all didn't like What If in a whole.
Yeah, that's
it's hard for me to give What Ifs the same like accolade or props as I would get those because I enjoyed those all the way through.
Well, if I'm ranking, I definitely got What If as number 4 in the 4, but I still have as an overall. I did have a lot that I loved about What If series, so I still got I do got What If as a good series.
Right,
that's a good series. Okay, yeah, I mean, and the fact that Marvel Zombies is in the What If world. Is it considered a What If Marvel Zombies or is it just Marvel Zombies?
It's just Marvel Zombies. Because remember, Marvel Zombies had their own.
Yeah,
run
they did.
too,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
so I'll still give it a good show. It's still a good show. The third season, yeah, you said
Yeah.
I don't have to watch that, so I'm not going to discredit the first and second. So
That's fair.
But I feel like because it is like What If actually moves in a way. That's what I don't like about it because it moves in a way of continuation of like.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
but the whole Ultron thing, I don't have to care about.
But
I could just.
I like that. I like that Ultron situation.
No, I mean that's what led to the Watcher situation.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like I don't have to go into that and be like, well, I gotta finish it out because I rewatched this. No,
So,
I don't have to.
Because my only thing is crazy because I love what they did with Sharon Carter's story, but I mean character. But I felt like I did not need her to be the overarching story at finish and finale.
Yeah,
like they could have continued with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, each season we got a Sharon Carter focused story. Peggy Carter's story. I didn't need her to be the finale, like the overarching story, right?
That's
that was my only critique. But for the most part, I liked a lot of the What If scenarios that they presented on in all 3 seasons. Outside of the last one, the only one also the last one I didn't like was the Darcy and the Duck one.
That was when I was like, all right, that was me.
That was actually the one episode that I didn't like out of the whole. They could have got that out of the whole
Darcy
series.
And Howard the Duck had the baby.
You killed me.
I didn't need that. I didn't need
But
that.
that was like
It was
such
cosmic baby.
Yeah, I didn't need that.
Like that was such a like to me that is a what like you just did a What If episode. Like to me, even in my understanding of What If series, I was hoping that the What If series was gonna be like Tales from the Crypt or whatever. Where every episode is literally just a different What If moment, and you just get an hour or a half an hour, whatever of that. So the fact that when they made it a continuating thing, and I'm like
To me, I did like that aspect of it. Okay, so Marvel Zombies 3 or 4 for y'all, 4 or 4 for me. So yeah.
King said he was also with you with 4 or 4.
I'm 4 for 4 on that because I didn't hate it,
Yep.
and that's the one thing about it. With oh my god, some of that series you just like I love it or I hate it.
That's fair.
Another thing that I saw, we got some gameplay for 007 First Light.
Yeah, this is actually what I was going to talk about in gaming.
So go ahead and cook. Let Didge cook.
This game, let me tell you.
did I miss something?
So they got a 007 game coming out.
Is there another movie coming out or is this a game?
So they do got actually Amazon is currently casting.
Yeah.
For
So this has nothing. This is not a movie tie-in.
Okay. So they know we're not going to see an actor as James
No,
Bond.
they don't know who they're going to cast as James Bond. And one of the things I was saying prior to this coming, like when they first announced it, I was like, it'd be really cool if Amazon did use this to be like, because obviously got somebody's likeness with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it'd be really cool if they was like, this is who your James Bond is. And now you seeing the prequel going into whatever. And that granted they could still do that because I think the dude who they chose, he is an actor. Like he does actual live action acting too. But they showed the gameplay. It was like 15, 20 minutes or so. And I ain't gonna hold you. Some parts they could have cut because it's like, it's a product of the game, but you didn't need. It's not good for a showcase. Like they were showing a lot of driving and a lot of driving in the car, and it's like it looks great.
I saw the edit that somebody put together of all the most important parts.
Because it looks great. Don't get me wrong, but in the showcase where you're trying to watch gameplay, I don't care about it. Me and Deuce is in the car together. Yes, when we get to the place, I don't care about
showing mad dialogue. It's like, I don't need all the
Just show the acting shots, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It did feel like almost like, hey, let me show you how you can play this.
Yeah, right.
But it looks fire. Like
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's crazy because remember we were just talking about like Mission Impossible, like how we like the spy games, and this gave me all spy game vibes.
Full spy. Like when you go in to talk to somebody at some point, like they're like, oh yeah, like he throwing people off the thing. Like yeah, I hear people dressing up as guards here, so be on the lookout. Not knowing that you infiltrating, so like they all on the lookout now for something else.
Yeah. So the one thing, so you know how like you got to do like snooping missions, and if you don't alert the guards, right, and if you alert the guards, mission failed. In this one, they don't do mission fail. Your character comes up with a lie. So it's
you
like,
gotta,
so
not,
like,
but
so
it might make your gameplay harder.
yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
And so like that was fire. What I liked was, and I don't know if it was just for that scene or whatever, but like set up when you shooting the gun, once he ran out of bullet, he threw the gun.
They went crazy with this one. Like go watch some gameplay or watch the first.
Like didn't the Born Identity let you throw your gun? You ran the bullets.
Ooh, I can't remember. I know there was another game that did it for sure.
Yeah, that was like part of the fighting concept. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? But I just like, to me, like I said, I was saying like I haven't had a good spy game where like,
I mean, it hasn't been
where you gotta hack stuff, or you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? You gotta sneak around, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, face changers and shit like that. Like this seems like it's going to give us them vibes of like say the.
I mean, if you're a Hitman fan, it's there, but I mean, it's not as heavy.
But the last Hitman game, because they did like this weird chapter thing, it wasn't as fun.
It wasn't.
And then, like, they really dived more into the mission portion of it all, as opposed to the spy aspect.
I'm looking for one, and this looks like it's going to give you all those spy aspects and everything. So yeah.
Sam, who they had playing 007, did you watch the Dexter prequel? He's the dude who played young Dexter.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even watch Dexter.
Oh, okay. I thought you watched Dexter.
So they did name him?
So, that's who's playing 007 in
the video game.
And that's why I'm like,
what Ditch is saying that he's hoping that like the 007 cast and be like, you know what? Let's lean into video game actor.
They don't know who. The only thing I know is they were saying is that they wanted to have somebody relatively unknown.
Which should be new for them. Which I think should, because like, they always go for like the star that's going to be like a breakout star for a 007. And so
I definitely didn't want to see Pedro Pascal's no goddamn 007.
No,
he got caught. They asked him.
I don't think they did. They immediately said they wanted somebody young. That was the first thing Matt said. Then they said they wanted somebody relatively unknown because they wanted to.
Probably before they said that, they probably gave him a call. Because remember, they was looking at a lot of people. There was a lot of names on there.
I heard a lot of names. You heard what's fam name? The dude who was in Top Gun, the young dude.
The new Top Gun, yeah.
Damn, I forgot his name.
I know what you're talking about, but Idris Elba said,
because I remember Idris Elba was definitely on.
He said, don't call me no more.
Right.
Yeah.
He said,
he was on the table forever.
He said, y'all played around too much. He said, don't even call me.
Like you heard his name, you heard Glenn Powell, you heard Tom. Fucking Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
You heard I heard Andrew Garfield. Like you would hear all these major star names, and I think finally they were just like, well, no, actually, we want somebody who can sort of their star isn't going to eclipse the name of James Bond.
Who's your 007?
Pierce Brosnan.
I must say Pierce Brosnan.
It had to be Pierce, yeah.
But there's a lot of people who Daniel Craig is there.
A lot of people.
I'm a Daniel Craig guy.
Some people. Before
Daniel Craig was in the room. Was when
he's a legendary actor too. Why can't they? Who was before Pierce? I can't think.
Right before Pierce Brosnan? Oh, I don't know.
Pierce Brosnan had such a long ass run. I can't.
Sean Connery right before him, or was it Roger Moore?
Oh, it might have been. I thought
Roger Moore was the first.
Roger Moore might be the first.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who Sean Connery's their 007.
Because I don't really remember Sean Connery. Like Pierce Brosnan is my generation.
You know, Sean Connery actually was funny. Sean Connery he was good. He's my second.
Yeah, he's my second too.
Sean Connery was the first.
Okay.
And it's not that I didn't enjoy Pierce. I just always look at them as the more iconic versions of James Bond.
Yeah.
Then Roger Moore.
Besides James Bond Jr. too, of course. Yeah. Because that's my nigga. That's the number one.
I love that. Remember that cartoon?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that was my shit.
I'm actually surprised that never became like instead of having
my brother. His first name is James. And I used to rib him with that, like, oh, you think you James Bond? He gets so bad because he a hood nigga. So he like,
didn't Knight Rider have a cartoon too?
Knight Rider, yeah, had a cartoon. But I mean, I can't. Like I said, I was gonna say that too. Like, we're having spy kids. Like, it's crazy that James Bond Jr. never had a kid. Like, they would have 8 movies. Like, if you like,
oh my god,
we love James Bond.
James Bond Jr. was the
James Bond Jr. would have an amazing run for kids.
The reason why it was Pierce Brosnan though is because I was younger, obviously. Right. So the first James Bond property in general was the GoldenEye game. Like, I learned about the game. And I was like, oh shit, it's based off of a movie.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree because I definitely understand that. Like for me, the only reason why I can't put him in that for me is because it was like that's how Sean Connery was for me. Growing up, the
yeah.
smooth, weird stuff he was saying, you'd be like, I want to talk to a woman like that, bro. Like he's so damn but you really, and it was fucked up. He only moved out of that position for me because I found out he was really a dirtbag.
Oh, Sean Connery.
To the women, women.
Oh yeah, he thought he was James Bond.
got too many.
I think Daniel Craig might have did the most movies.
I think so.
Now, as of now,
As of now,
Pierce definitely had a run.
When Daniel Craig first got casted, I did not like
so
it.
he did 5, Pierce did 4. I think Sean Connery did. No, Roger Moore did the most. Roger Moore's on this list from 73 to 85.
Yeah. How many movies came out there then?
Looks like 7.
Okay.
They just keep doing the same movie over and over.
I mean, yeah, like I like the Daniel Craig, but Daniel Craig took, like I said, came into like that Bond. You can tell they were shifting into that Bourne Identity, that chase, that close camera. Yeah, like I said, so it's like Daniel Craig isn't my favorite because I feel like they took a fall back on the actual spy gear to have close quarter combat and all this. You know what I'm saying?
Chases and all that.
Like,
so, and still in this room, who's your favorite spy? Like not just 007 and movies and everything like that. Like, so think about
mine gotta be Ethan Hunt. Yeah, definitely gotta be Ethan Hunt.
Last Mission Impossible was ridiculous.
I didn't watch all the Mission Impossibles.
I don't know. Jason Bourne might be up there for me though.
He's not technically a spy.
Yeah, he was on the run.
He really just a nigga looking for answers.
But he was a
hit man. He was an asset.
He was an asset. But he did a lot of spy shit.
Nah, he was searching for that nigga was looking. He was breaking and entering. He wasn't spying.
Mission Impossible also. I guess there was a lot of spy shit in the latter ones, but that felt like they turned to the action too.
Well,
it's always action with them.
You gotta think that's the whole thing. The concept is we try everything else. We tried quiet. We tried this. This is an impossible feat, and y'all do whatever it takes to do it. So that's why we get y'all.
But I feel like we get less and less of the spy shit every time.
No, it's all still spy shit. We just got to do some action shit and miss the spy shit to get it going. Like that whole breaking into Russian thing, that was crazy. That was pure spy shit.
He was not I wanted to see him sneak like you do it. He was in there punching lights out.
I just want to make sure I let y'all know though, but they do have the Bourne movies listed as spy movies.
I mean, because you know what, baby? Because he didn't work with espionage. It was spies in there. I mean,
like I said, he remember because I think he just like figure it out, but it's like he
was a spy.
Yeah,
the blonde hair chick was a spy because she was there to basically.
Yeah, it's an espionage movie. He was just a nigga that was like, I don't know what the fuck. Like he figured it out. Like shit, he figured it out. Like we've been spying. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like it's an attack on spies. But
no. Hear me out. The standard of that movie is spies get information, assets kill people.
They're
he was an asset that went rogue that was supposed to be killed, but because he was put in by his dad, there was a way that he got pulled out.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a team of spies. The dude who called him, this is Jason Bourne. We got it locked down the building. They're all spies. So I'm not saying that, but he asked, "Who's your favorite spy?" Where I'm just saying Jason Bourne was the hammer. He wasn't.
He wasn't the spy.
The spy in the team.
Right. Because he didn't do shit sneaky. He would come to the door like.
No, he did some stuff. Like when he was looking at her and he was talking to her on the phone, he snuck that. And she was like, "Where you at?" Like that was some spy shit, bro.
No, and he called her and said, "But I'm coming over," and came over. But a spy wouldn't have said that. They would have been like he was cold. No, don't get me wrong. He did some cold shit to get in. But a spy would have got in and out, and she would have never known. He told on himself, like, "I'm in your office."
All right, about, but like I said, who else we got? The Natasha Roman office, technically a spy.
Definitely.
I mean, my favorite.
I'm going Lupin. Lupin third.
Lupin third is a dope one.
Ooh, Lupin.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. True Lies.
That's your favorite.
Arnold went crazy in True Lies, fam. Yeah, and he had to avoid Jamie. Like he was like it was almost like the beginning. I would also go into Mr. because both Brad and them They were both two spies.
They were.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
They were spies.
They were both spies.
Wait, what was
The
the
Amazon
I didn't see this. I never.
what was the joint with Jamie Foxx and his old girl
They're not
Cameron
your
Diaz?
favorite though. They suck.
But they were spies.
They suck. They was fucking on the
Well,
job. She got
now I'm just
pregnant.
throwing names
Right.
of spies.
But I'm like,
We talking top. They
They did
suck.
suck. They did
They was
suck.
lying to their kids. They was just out here bad.
like I was like, I like both of the like Mr. and Mrs. Smith and True Lies because of the aspect.
Triple X, Ice Cube.
That's an action spy. That's what I'm saying. I don't like.
Still a spy.
Like I like.
Still a spy.
I respect
We gonna talk about the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant in the room?
You know,
No, I
Roman Peters.
Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, Rock.
Family,
Hey,
nigga.
And I almost closed out the tab. I ain't gonna hold you, so I
Listen,
didn't
bro.
hurt them.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Them niggas are top spies, bro.
I'm good.
They broke into a satellite in space in a Fiero. I want to say right, a Pontiac Fiero.
This man drove in space. Anything he did,
Ain't
I
no
don't care
spy.
anymore.
Yeah, ain't no spy. And they're not spies to me. Bro.
Why?
They're spies, bro. What you
there
mean?
are-
Cena said it.
The government hired them. They are
They're
spies.
spies, bro.
The government hired
Mr. Nobody is the spy guy, and they work for Mr. Nobody.
The government hired a bunch of geeks.
No, Ludacris is a hacker.
Geek.
No,
He's a geek.
No,
He's not
listen,
a spy. He's
listen.
a geek who knows how to hack. And like, I work for the
Hey,
government.
Roman Peters,
He just muscle. That's it. Well, yeah, he's an actor. He's the face. He's
Austin
face.
Powers on your list?
Ooh.
He's a spy.
He's a
He's
spy.
for sure
That's a
spy.
risk.
But
Yeah.
it's like, do y'all
What about
respect his
Undercover
spy
Brother?
list?
Undercover brother. He was a spy. He was
He was a
undercover.
spy.
However, I recently saw a clip of him escaping, and he was just his platforms went up, and it went up so slow, and I was like, I can't respect that.
But I was like, go get.
Not, but I don't respect it. I can't respect the slowness of it.
Inspector Gadget
He
was.
was an inspector. He was taking.
That's true.
No, Inspector guy.
I was just
Yeah,
talking
he
about
wasn't a
the
spy.
detective.
He still was. He was a cop. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Jack Ryan?
I saw Jack Ryan on the list.
I haven't watched enough Jack
Yeah,
Ryan.
I ain't watching
that, so I can't really.
Are they? Ooh, would they consider Reacher?
Yeah.
Because that was intelligence. Will Reacher be a spy?
Richard's another who just punch like.
But ain't he like,
But he
like
definitely a spy.
but ain't he in the same realm as Jason Bourne?
What you mean? No, they were investigators. He's a military investigator.
He
So
yeah,
he was.
I think he technically is like a CIA spy or some shit. I haven't seen Richard in forever.
Yeah, I ain't watched Richard in that long ass time.
So
No, yeah, that's right. Because his brother worked for the CIA.
Damn, I forget. At this point, I really
I want
do.
to say no because dude is too.
But he's an
big of a
investigator.
person.
The whole thing is collecting.
It
He's a
ain't
legal spy.
Yeah.
He ain't even that. Dude is too big of a person.
Yeah.
For me to believe that he is
So,
a spy.
all right, if y'all not letting me choose
But I-
Jason Bourne, then I'm going Ethan Hunt because I feel like, and this is my reason why I'm saying Ethan Hunt as a spy. As much as I'm looking at the people who use the most spy gadgets, right?
Okay.
Right. So like Undercover Brother actually would be a top one because that nigga had mad gadgets. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm thinking about like Ethan Hunt had to do so much stuff. Like he had knockout gas, he had watches, he had
They had
face
the
changers.
face
He like,
thing,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like Ethan Hunt really like leaned into like, all right, we doing spy shit. All right, what like you know what I'm saying? We doing spy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you,
Yeah.
So if I'm talking favorite spies, Ethan Hunt is my favorite spy.
Yeah, if you're going in that sense, I can see that Ethan Hunt being that. Yeah, because I mean, you really want to. If I'm watching a spy movie,
Yeah.
it's because this motherfucker has everything that you can possibly use
Yeah.
to not be seen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To not get caught.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Got shit coming out the
But that's why.
hills and
But that's
shit
why I
like
said
that.
that's why I like the Pearson. Like I get like over Daniel because it's like they took that less of that out. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the great car. He always had a spy
Right.
car, but he didn't really use a lot of gadgets.
I think Daniel Craig used more techniques. He used more like strategy than actual devices, or like how how they had the rundown with Pierce Brosnan, where we're gonna walk through the factory. We're gonna show you all the intricate things in your car. This watch is also a nuclear
Yeah,
bomb.
yeah.
This pen can put the room to sleep. Like they didn't really want to do that with Daniel Craig.
All right. Is Batman a spy?
He's a
Now
detective.
Batman is a maniac, bro.
But I'm saying what he just
vigilante.
went
And he's
over.
a billionaire.
I know he's a detective, but what he just went over
But Batman also didn't use gadgets though all the time.
You know what?
These hands.
You know what?
Bro, he got the batarang, he got the bat gun,
Bro, what did we always gotten? Bing, pung, pow.
Yes.
He walking in with a grapple hook only.
No. We call it what it is. It's a bat grapple.
He got
It's a bat grapple, not a grapple hook.
Sorry. The bat grapple. He's definitely, look, in most scenarios, Henchman, he ain't using no smoke bombs. He ain't using no batarang. He's saving that for the boss. Yeah. He coming in with a kick to the face.
To knock out the lights. Batarang, knock out the lights.
That's old school. We talking new. He got the device now. He just pressed the button.
That is true.
Meet your piece. He out. Like, he whooping ass.
He definitely a detective. I couldn't. And because I feel like what you gotta have to be a spy is actually work for somebody as a spy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta collect this to somebody.
Yeah.
I do think you gotta be employed to be a spy.
Like,
I don't think you can't be independent.
like, yeah. If you independent, you just a private investigator. Sir. You know what I'm saying? You a sneaky private investigator.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Sherlock Holmes is that he's just an investigator
That's
too,
a
right?
detective.
'Cause I saw,
He's the world's greatest detective.
But yeah, you true.
You know?
I saw Bodax that. Yeah, so all right.
I think I can't pick Lupin because he's technically a thief.
He is a thief.
Can a spy be a thief?
No, because you ain't bringing it back to nobody. You selling it.
Nobody.
No,
Yeah,
but what
it is,
if you
because
part of a criminal
you're not
ring? What if
what?
What if you part of a criminal ring?
Oh, like an evil spy. I mean, granted, you can't be an evil spy, but I don't think he was like that.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't working for nobody.
There are very many adaptations. Maybe
Because you would say Natasha Romanoff would be an evil spy.
Yeah.
Like she worked for the Red, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the Red Room and all that. Even though it's kind of hard to say spy because they really train them bitches to be assassins. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the same as Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You
spy
do both.
first.
Yeah.
They would do espionage, and some of those missions would
Right.
be, all right, after you give me all the information, make sure ain't nobody there.
Yeah.
Right. In order to topple the company,
As we
you
saw in
gotta
her,
kill this person.
in her, in what's that? Was Captain America when she was on the ship? What was that when she was on the ship? That was the
Winter
espionage.
Soldier?
That Winter Soldier. Yeah, that was an espionage mission.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
They went, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then after that, got to get them niggas
Yeah,
out of
that's
there.
what I'm saying. Like, at some point, oh, damn. Then I am going James Bond. Then I'm specifically
James
Pierce
Bond.
Brosnan, James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Pierce Brosnan. That's
Did you say who yours?
Yeah, I said Ethan Hunt. Out the
Ethan Hunt.
gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never changed it. I mean,
No, Ethan Hunt. He definitely. Like I said, it's just towards the end where he just. I feel like he stopped.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk-
he started relying on everybody else.
Ethan Hunt-
well, he
Ethan
was
Hunt works for
burnt
you.
by then. Like,
Yeah,
that's
true.
the
That
thing
is
about
true.
Ethan Hunt's story. The reason why I got him up there is the fact that he started off. You got to remember, you're watching Ethan Hunt's career.
Yep.
So the first Mission Impossible, he's like a rookie.
Yeah.
So he understands. Okay, we are black ops. We are off the books. But the catch is, he never stops.
Yeah.
So even when you sabotage him, you've infiltrated it. Y'all destroy everything. He find a way to win. And the thing is, they come back to the same nigga. Like, it don't be new villains. These just be like, you know what? I went and retooled. I got richer. I got a friend, and now I want you again. He'd be like,
Because it's an
Come on with
impossible
it.
mission.
Right.
They only come to him for the impossible missions.
I take it back just because Doug already picked it. I'm picking Fan from Burn Notice. Because he got burnt as a spy and then still was able to do spy shit.
you know, he is up.
forgot
He
about Burn
is up. You're right.
Yeah, I
he-
forgot.
He didn't have all the gadgets, but he was resourceful as fuck.
Yeah, like he
He had
got burnt, so he
friends.
lost all his
Yep.
official stuff and was still able to be a spy.
Like
Like,
MacGyver a spy.
I don't know what MacGyver was.
Yeah, I would
Ooh,
say
that was crazy.
Like
MacGyver might be a spy.
I don't know if he was a spy in general. I can't even remember who the fuck MacGyver worked for.
I don't know what MacGyver. I
thought
don't know what MacGyver.
he was
MacGyver
a private
was just
investigator.
a crafty
He worked
dude.
for somebody.
I thought I was close.
You said what?
What about Knight Rider? Is Michael Knight a spy or no?
MacGyver.
I think he just worked for them. I think he just worked this by himself too. Because I feel like Knight Rider just had cases. And he like, we gotta go
said
do
he
this.
was a secret agent.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who he worked for though.
He worked for the government.
Let's see. Do it say
He probably was like a CIA guy. They just never said it.
Now, quick. Can
he
you
works for the fictional Phoenix Foundation in Los Angeles?
So does that that leads to my question? Does it have to be an organization that you got to be hired? Because in Knight Rider, he was hired by a billionaire. He was not hired by an
No, I
organization.
don't think you have to work for.
Then he wasn't a spy.
No, I'm saying this.
That's
But I mean,
that's
but-
what I'm
but-
That's what I'm saying. As a spy, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking the question.
Because to me, your whole thing is a spy, but between being a spy and a thief is stealing information to possibly sell to someone else. A spy is stealing information to give.
Yeah,
to
to
the
get back
boss,
to
to the person who paid them to go get it in the first place.
I mean, and I really don't really like. Knight Rider just had a car. Like the car, if anything, the car, Kit was more of the spy than Fair was. You know what I'm saying? Like Kit was under the radar. Like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think you walk up on Kit. Like
He was a detective.
you come up on Kit, but then he got all his information from Kit. Nigga, like
that was
Kit
a supercomputer.
Dog, Kit sat on the street and told that nigga everything that was going on. When he got back in that car, like, what you see, Kit?
That's
Like,
fucked up.
Kit, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't, bro. He was a detective. That's his supercomputer. That's like how Batman supercomputer. That's his supercomputer.
That's fucked up.
They
He
work
said-
together. That's it. He don't
That
need a
nigga
partner.
just a driver.
He don't need a
That's
partner.
He's just a driver.
And didn't have to, because Kit and drive that motherfucker's goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Like,
To answer your question, I have no idea, but that's why I think he the coldest spy. Because bro was doing all this in one city after he was apparently burnt, and so it's like how?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I forgot about Bird on this, but I do remember it though.
All right. Well, listen. We actually got some time. We can go back to hit some segments and stuff like that. So I want to start with you, King. What's going on in movies, man?
So lately in the movies, man, we got Conjuring. I've been hearing Conjuring is definitely gonna be what you got.
It's the last one, right?
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw
this
Conjuring.
is the last one. Oh, you saw it,
I
right?
saw
Right?
It's
Conjuring.
out.
I mean, every
Yeah.
Came
review,
out Friday.
every review that I've heard, everybody that went to go see it say you definitely got to go see Conjuring.
It was really good. It was like I said, I don't know how y'all felt about the last one. The one before it, obviously, it was the last one before it was like, okay.
It definitely felt like you just set me up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And this one, it feels like an ending, but like I was telling Deuces, I felt like almost all of them kind of feel like an ending.
Right.
So it's like, if they came out and said,
Yeah,
we changed our mind, this actually ain't the last rites, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, it's so much footage of them interacting, doing their job back in the day. That I guess they, like from what I've heard, this is like one of the most interesting cases. So that's why they wanted to go out with this particular case.
Right.
Which makes sense.
But it's
Also,
so
they
many
weren't
more.
Great people.
Right. Yeah. But see, it's two documentaries on them. And it's been explained that over time they kind of became that way.
Bro,
Because
they
this is-
deal with evil.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Like,
assholes.
absolutely you do. You know
This is
what
the
I'm
thing,
saying?
though. Like, you got to think they were also in like that celebrity limelight as
Mhm.
well as still trying to do this religious thing. And they're like, you know how we are. Motherfuckers gonna get in your face. People are like, you trying to do a seance, you trying to get a prayer together, and you got people trying to interview. So it became over time, like, a little bit more big.
You got to
But
think.
also to your point, what you were saying, like the celebrity started getting to him. That's sort of what the thing. And this is all on Reddit, so who knows how truthful this nigga is.
Right.
But he was like, they started falsifying some stuff because you still want to keep that limelight going, and that's like that's plausible. Anybody.
I mean, if you in
Right.
something, if you're in
Yeah.
an area that you're in an area that nobody know about. So it's like, if you are the experts of it, like you can definitely fabricate some shit.
Yeah.
You just want to have a free vacation.
Yeah. But I also say that's been like, I'm
fine.
definitely gonna be an asshole because I feel like you gotta also believe that every case they had probably wasn't a case too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
can you a picture?
It's like Ghostbusters.
you
Some of
didn't-
this ain't no real ghost.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't call me across the, like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And some of it probably is that too. Yeah.
Like,
So-
just because you want to meet, like, I just wanted to meet y'all. Like, no, I ain't got time for this. You know what I'm saying?
That was the thing. And the first thing in the Reddit thing that I was reading, they was like, I wonder, do the mainstream audience know that, and do they actually even care? And I was like, after reading it, I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna listen to Conjuring.
So also, y'all, we got to be on the watch out too, because Demon Slayer will be in theaters next week. Just want to let people know that if you haven't checked that out, it's gonna be the 12th,
The 12th,
12th
yeah.
and the 13th.
Yep.
It's on 2 days.
I believe it's just 2 days, only 2 days.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I hate when they be doing that.
Right.
They be doing
It's
that
very
shit all the
limited.
time.
Because
If you
like somebody
got
told me about it a couple weeks ago. I meant to say it, but I think we had ran out of time. But like, I might go. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go Saturday, probably like during the day or whatever.
Yep.
And then also be on the lookout the Long Walk.
Yeah.
That's
That's crazy
coming
what they
out.
doing.
That's gonna be amazing.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
It is
that's gonna
dumb.
be amazing.
Because I'm not about to eat no food or
It's
nothing.
gonna be funky as a motherfucker in there, bro.
Oh, did you? Yeah, the screening with
Yeah.
treadmills.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, if y'all haven't
It's gonna
heard
be
about
funky
that,
as hell in that
the
theater.
director says he's setting up a screening for this, an advanced screening
I've seen the videos.
for the long walk where everybody who's invited has to walk the 2 hours.
Yeah,
It's like however long the movie is, you got to walk, and if you stop below the requirement of the actual walk, is 3 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You are escorted out of the movie theater.
What if you gotta use a
So
bathroom?
you
So
cannot.
that's
If you got,
crazy.
even if you got to do that, you got to go.
You gotta go.
That's
It's
I'm
to
sure it's a
intensify
free showing for this.
the movie, the
Oh, it gotta
vibe
be.
of the movie.
Yeah.
It's got at this point. It got to be a free showing.
And it's an hour and 48 minutes.
That's crazy.
We've all
been to Summerfest. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
convention.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. But remember, it's a
3 miles an
movie. How many times do you got to get up to go pee?
that's what I'm saying.
I don't
Right.
during movies.
I don't either.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying though, because even if
But
you
still.
like, I'm
And you're walking
saying
though, so
yeah.
that might change.
That
That might change some things.
That's what I was saying. Like that's the change because like we have walk conventions and all that. That time don't mean nothing because when you're in a convention, you gotta go to the bathroom. You gotta go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
And-
walking in one place for an hour and 48 minutes and you can't do nothing else but
Listen,
walk.
And I saw the sneak like little trailer or whatever, bro. They show one of the people getting executed, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
It is wild.
That movie do look crazy.
It is.
like shocking parts. You're like, oh shit! And you stop.
But
for a
even the way,
second.
he goes out was so realistic. Like it can happen to anybody, bro.
And this is just a wild premise for a movie.
Yeah.
Like that is a crazy.
Yeah, it's a very original. I fuck with it.
Yeah,
You know
me
what I'm
too.
saying?
I like the originality of it, dude.
When that trailer, I was just trying to think like, how fast is a 3 mile per hour walk? Because it don't sound fast. But then you think about, I feel like the average person not walking 3 miles an hour. Yeah.
But you know, I also think
That's
once
like a
you
power
start
walk.
this
Yeah.
walk. There, like, how many times do you walk consistently
Non-stop. That's
Right.
the main thing.
Where you don't, like we are so used to walking, stopping at a light, stopping at a stop sign, checking for
Yeah.
traffic,
I
because we don't have those 40-mile roads and all that shit like
Mhm.
that. Like people in the country, I think that's the generational disconnect that maybe that's going to be what this is for, to remind you of how privileged you are. Because back in the day, we walked 20 miles to school,
Do the real thing.
but you had to do it at a pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna,
Right.
wait, you want to know what's funny? On a extreme nerdy comparison into this, like we was talking about, like the appreciation of shit. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption a lot lately. Now, y'all, everybody knows that I'm a Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
player. When you driving those
I was
long
gonna say
drives,
that.
you got music. You know what I'm saying?
I
Right
already
there.
knew where you
When
was
you
going.
in
Right.
Red Dead Redemption,
Right.
you just own that horse,
And it's
Bro.
and it's just that's all. And sometimes I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Man. I'm like, wait a minute, because that map is just as big.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, I'm like,
And it's less shit that you interact with.
That's
That's what. That's
yeah.
another thing. Like Grand Theft is turns, it's
Yeah.
scenery, it's shit going on that keeps your brain active.
Yeah.
You get into a long ass just muddy field,
Yeah, it's just a
and
track.
it's like,
There's been multiple times I've been playing, and I've been like, I'm glad that this is not my life. I would not.
Bro, imagine if everything, like, imagine if that was life. Like, everything else was the same, but we had to ride horse and buggy everywhere.
bro, imagine we end the podcast right now. It's 5 horses outside, and you gotta ride home, not down the way. We gotta go home.
I'm definitely doing a lot of whistling. I'm learning how to whistle something. Like, that's crazy though. I mean, when you think about it like that, it is like motherfuckers who be like, I'm on my way home, and you just been on this horse. The horse just is mad because like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? But you really just hearing the horse the whole time, talking to your damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was even in that space to understand. Like, I couldn't even imagine the anxiety I would have to see another nigga. Like, to be on my horse, minding my business, and be like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Somebody going to my house?
yeah, like,
What the fuck?
like,
Don't nobody live out
like,
here.
or I feel because I also feel like if I was on my horse and you just let's say you've been on your horse for 2-3 hours
This is
and you see a nigga, boy, get off the like. Can we talk for a minute?
I don't want to. I don't want to dwell on this, but this just all right. In today's world, we be having traffic and traffic jam. We never seen an abundance of people going to work on horses in any Western.
They ain't got jobs to go to work.
Right, bro. They work for themselves.
Okay, all right.
Work with
Because
survival.
I'm thinking, I'm like, I just can't imagine a whole bunch of
And
niggas.
they tell
Cause they just they town. Yeah, they
sell horses.
But what everybody,
Well, and
you gonna run out of jobs at some point. You might go to the next
what you
town.
are missing is that you do see that.
You don't come back home. That's what, I live 5 miles down
Right.
the road.
Yeah. That's why we got the post office.
Yeah.
Jobs
Like-
got too goddamn far.
Like I was saying, what you thinking about that you don't remember seeing is just if you are looking at just a show in town, it is horses moving. Like the nigga is getting there,
But it's just in town. Like
it's just in town.
I know you ain't living in Glendale and your job is in Whitefish Bay.
Like that's what's even cool about it because you got to think as a post office. If you was back in that time, like guaranteeing delivery, like we gonna get that shit to you in 2 days. Yours gotta be cold. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yo,
That's why those horses they had their name. This is John. He
Like,
go 28 miles in 1 day.
Like, niggas get Oregon Trail, bro. That was a rating.
All right, Trip, man, what's going on in wrestling, bro?
Man, so it's been a lot going on. They had the clash in Paris last week. When they were in Paris, when we were potting. Now it was pretty dope. It was a dope setup. The backdrop was amazing. But that was the last PLE on Peacock.
Oh, okay.
So September 20th, they're moving to ESPN because ESPN
Jeez, man,
bought the rights.
In general, sports is just bouncing all over, bro.
It's crazy because
Got the money.
with that, they be showing like on SportsCenter now. They literally had like the WWE segments of like you'll be just watching whatever, and they're like, all right, and so it's wrestling this week, and it'll be the
Really?
Hey, that's actually kind of cold.
It's
I ain't
crazy.
gonna hold you. I actually fuck with that.
Time, I thought I changed the channel.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, they're building it as a sport. So
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna get there.
yeah, when you
right?
get on ESPN, like I think that's the biggest sports network. So it's like, nigga, we are actually a sport. So let's get on ESPN.
Yeah, but it's turning so much into a business because you got Peacock has a lot of the library of WWE. They're gonna keep that. You got Netflix for Raw in America, and you got ESPN for all the PLEs. Then you got to have cable for NXT and SmackDown. So it's like you got to do a lot to watch one product. And
But I mean, they doing that to all the sports. Like I said, like basketball games are on different networks
Yeah.
and all that shit now.
Football, we just talking about that. You got to spend almost like I think it was like $13.50 to be able to watch all the sports
If you want
of
Sunday,
just this current upcoming season for these three.
if you want Sunday ticket, it's $38 a month.
really crazy.
Yeah.
And that's because this year they're allowing monthly. Like it used to be, hey, you drop us for money.
Drop it for that year or no? Yeah.
That's it. But like this year, I just noticed it earlier when I was looking for games that there was a kid you could pay $38 a month for 8 months, which I think still comes out to roughly similar whatever the yearly charge is. But it's like, okay, y'all really trying because now
I wish it could be
they coming at all the.
I
all
wish
the
it could be
legal
team
streams.
centric. I really do. I really wish it could be
what would
team
be
centric.
dope.
You know what?
Well, I
If
could
it
just be
was
like team
team-centric,
centric. I paid for all Bucks games, all Packer
That's-
games.
It's so crazy. Like we live in Milwaukee, and I can't see every Bucks game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy.
It's so insane.
Yeah, that's always been weird to me.
Yep.
Like you would just think a local network in general would just be like it's like the NBA definitely got a chokehold on that shit. 'Cause you would just think a local network would just always be like you can watch the games here. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. He said, "Fuck that shit." We got all of that.
Yeah.
But no, so Stephanie McMahon, she has her own podcast. It's the What's Your Story
Yeah,
podcast.
I've been seeing that lately.
It's pretty dope. Like she takes the time to dive in deep with the wrestlers and all the superstars and all that. But recently, she caught a lot of flack because one of her sponsorships was a VPN.
Oh, I saw that.
And so you know what I mean. So she was, like I just said, you got to watch wrestling on so much. But if you have Raw, I mean, if you got Netflix in Argentina, you can watch all the shows. Right, so if you get a VPN, now you only paying for one. Right. So, and she even says that in the promotion. She's like, I don't have to, pay for all these different websites.
Snapped.
I have a VPN.
Well, that's the script.
That's
That's the VPN script.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Snaps though. You know what I'm saying?
So she's been getting a little bit of flack. They're saying that ESPN is not really fond of that. New
I'm
partnership coming out with that. That's a little
That's a little shaky.
I
almighty.
I'm sure Triple H came home that day. Was like,
What the fuck you doing?
Why the fuck is this?
You fucking up the money. You fucking up the money. Your little podcast.
Your little podcast. A VPN, Stephanie? A VPN? Did I just tell you what the fuck we doing? Look at that. Manscaped, better health, but you know,
He had great shit.
Like all these other ad companies, you go with VPN.
Hey, putting up money.
VPN came in with that cash. Like,
Every podcast, I swear, at some point, once you start getting to that network of like all the advertising, VPN, they coming in. Like, all right, we next. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's just it's crazy because TKO has taken WWE and it's a money grab.
Yeah.
You know, their ESPN is leaning heavy into the kind of programming with AEW, so they ended up throwing a show on the same day in Indianapolis. It's calling WrestlePalooza against AEW's Big Show All Out. This is their WrestleMania, so they
that makes
sense. It's a season-ending show, so to speak.
Yeah,
and they're going to be in Toronto this year. Typically, they're in Chicago, and it's always a big thing. But they're going to be in Toronto to the point where they changed the time of the show
to match for
so they're not on at the same time as WrestlePalooza. So now it's like it's
damn. So
it's crazy. It's all good for business, right?
Right.
Competition, it breeds greatness. But it's just insane for you to talk shit about a company for so long, but now you're going out of your way to try and put that company out.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so wild to me that TKO went the deal for WWE with ESPN, and they just did it with Peacock for UFC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like y'all didn't. I feel like you could have got more money by you might get more money actually splitting them up. I was like,
it's a money grab.
Bundle them together.
It is
Like,
money grab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because ESPN paid a little bit more than what was remaining on the contract for Peacock. Peacock only had I think they had 5 PLEs this year that they had
what was
left on
crazy?
there.
I felt like I thought the Peacock shit happened last year. Like it seemed like it happened so recently. I know it was wild, but it seemed like it was so recent. That when they was talking about the change, I was like, damn, already? I was like,
did you get up and all good? Because that was a rough
I
fall.
was like, damn, already? But so
and just speaking of Triple H, they've been calling him like the king of pops. So basically, that means he's always doing things to get a cheap pop out the crowd. So always doing a big return.
Yeah,
so
Brock
Lesnar came back on SmackDown.
I saw a clip of that on Twitter.
So they opened SmackDown. It was in Chicago. They opened SmackDown with John Cena. John Cena talking to the crowd. They get into a match. Get a decent pop from Sami Zayn. Get into the match. The match is going crazy. Brock Lesnar music hit. Insane pop from the crowd. Like the crowd was really feeling it. We get to the end of the show and then we get another big return. And it's like we just had a big return at the beginning of the show. We had a big return and Clash in Paris. So it's like you constantly just aura farming.
Pop farming.
The return at the end of the show, man, I guess theoretically, I saw somebody talking about it on Twitter. The return at the end of the show makes way more sense than Brock Lesnar returning.
Absolutely.
But I feel like with Brock Lesnar, because now they're putting him at John Cena on WrestlePalooza. When you were saying last podcast about how they want John Cena to get that record.
Yeah.
I felt like they
don't John Cena and Brock Lesnar like their storyline or they don't like each other, right?
Yeah, they go back like 20 years.
Yeah.
They go back to the them starting out together. They were both in FCW together, coming out of that developmental at the same time. So they both kind of got popping at the same time. I mean, John Cena kind of bases kind of programming off of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar had the F5. Originally, the AA was called the FU. You know what I mean? That's it's literally why he had that game.
ESPN because they called it the FU.
It's like, yeah.
So
I really fuck with. I mean, the big return on Friday was AJ Lee. So she hasn't been in a ring since 2015. So it was that was amazing to come back, and she's married to CM Punk. So that was all storyline. Just one last thing before I want to get out of here. Random fact: So since NFL's back, the big thing with NFL is Taylor Swift. They always try to bring her into everything. Yeah. But a random fact is Taylor Swift used to babysit Jeff Jarrett's kids. When Jeff Jarrett's wife got sick, she played a 3-hour concert for her.
What?
That's crazy.
That was a real random
That's
fact.
crazy.
Yeah.
Super Snapple fact.
Taylor Swift a Nepo baby.
So that was dope, man.
And luckily, it was some good shit said about the Taylor Swift, because I don't believe the Swifties coming over. Yeah, because they attack us like a motherfucker, man. But let's get into recommendations, man. I'll start. I talked about it earlier, but Alien Earth is
doubling it up.
I'm doubling it up, bro.
It is. Fire.
Alien Earth is so fucking good, bro. Like, I really, really love this series right now. And like I said, that was what, episode 5?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, like I said, the only thing that they just need to stick the landing. Right now, the series is a great series.
I'm just happy that they added another episode. It gives me hope.
Yeah, I just need them to stick the landing. I can't even remember. But like I said, the way that they're respecting the lore and the past, the way that they're being innovative and giving us new things, and there's been multiple moments that are I was legit shocked at what happened or what the reveal was, and I'm just like, this is a great story. I'm like, yeah, this is they kind of like how you remember how you felt when the Chucky series came out. You was like, yo, this is yeah. That's how I'm feeling about this.
Especially with this nostalgia, what they doing with the actual
8. All right, cool. So Alien Earth, man, go watch Alien Earth.
Yeah, Alien Earth is fire. I'm gonna double up too then, because I ain't had too much new. But Kaiju number 8. I just caught back up on the anime. Obviously, I read the entire manga, so it's like I just dive in and out sometimes. Like, all right, let me watch one of the chunk of episodes. But man, that the part they at right now is cooking. And
it is very much so. It is very much so. I was definitely shocked. I was like, oh, y'all did that? Y'all put that nigga down? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that episode was wild, yeah.
Quickly too, I was like, "Damn, I ain't really get to see this nigga eat like that." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Garden.
That's how I felt with the manga. I was like, "Bro, what?"
Yeah. I don't really have. I mean, I guess it would be The Conjuring. Like, I haven't seen it yet, but if it's out, that I didn't know it was out. I recommend definitely go check it out, especially if you're a fan of horror movies. It ain't been a slew of horror movies for a moment now. I think it's been like a little break.
Hey, wait.
Weapons.
I was saying, did any of y'all see Weapons?
Oh, I saw Weapons. Horror is slight.
What? Because they've been saying that that's the best horror movie of the year.
Oh, don't get me in that moment.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't you do that.
I'm going to keep real with you. I asked him about it before I went, and dog was just like, bro, just go see that shit. I'm like, bro, what's up? Give me something. He's like, nah.
All I've been hearing is nothing but great things. So that's why
I thought it was good.
Like, not even.
I definitely like. I'm not saying it's bad. But when you call me a horror movie, I'm like,
it's a good movie.
You're literally the only person that gave me that type of reaction.
Right.
Really?
Yes.
Right.
Not even like
people are slow. You saying?
Because it's gory, but it's not a horror movie.
Okay.
It's definitely not a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like it could be a. It's not a horror movie.
Okay. King.
What would I have? Oh, Wednesday came back. I'm gonna recommend Wednesday.
Oh, I should have. I just finished that.
Definitely, I'm at the end. So, but I really enjoyed what I've seen so far. I don't know why they didn't give it all to us at the same time, Paul.
Yeah,
it was dope. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed Wednesday. I finished it. I enjoyed Wednesday a lot.
I thought the first season was better.
I'm gonna double it up and go back to it. I've been like just addicted to it, man. Sengoku Dynasty, man. That shit is amazing. Like it's a really well put together game. Indie developer, so I think it's like $40 on PlayStation. So give it a try. It's really it doesn't feel like I spend as much time in it as I do. But like you can really get lost in all the different activities that you have on there. So
The
Goku
Full
Dynasty.
village.
Bro, I'm on my second village. It's like,
Okay, bro. let's
I'm
go.
on my second village.
He finna have an empire.
you know what I mean?
But the OG recommendation. Make sure you go to geeksetpodcast.com. Man, listen here. Cardi's still in hat mode. Like I said, we got
Y'all
some new
see it?
additions.
Y'all
They
see
got
it?
some new additions up
Boats
there.
and hoes right there. That's the boats and hoes.
So you know what I'm saying? Get you a hat, man. Get you some merch, man. You know what I'm saying? Rock that geek merch in style. Check out all of our past articles and episodes. Yasa informed us that they will be having their like articles and reviews and things from Gamescom and DevCom soon. So you know what I'm
There's a
saying?
couple up already.
Oh, really?
I was just about to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Their Hermit and the Pig one, the demo of that is out. Their Subnautica, the mobile version is out, and their Goodbye Soul. Actually, that might be pre-Gamescom, but still, check it out.
Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Follow all of our social medias. Everybody is out here doing content. Everybody's out here gaming and just doing different things. So make sure you check that out. Follow that there. Join our Discord. Just a whole bunch of dope people talking dope shit. We did release some news on Patreon that we're going to be dropping this week. We're going to figure it out. But if you want to know about it now, you can subscribe to our Patreon, and you can kind of see some really, really great news involving the Black Geek documentary. So you know what I'm saying, we definitely want to make sure some great news about that. But as always, man, this is the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.
Let's go.
I mean, what the fuck we talking about here? Fridays, we are talking a brand new show, bringing you hilarious commentary about black characters.
Like Goofy and the whole game, we all know that black. They been niggas. You know what I'm saying? P Black. He Uncle Ruckus. He Uncle Ruckus as a yeah. P Black is a
Cartoon intro.
Darkwing Duck. Nobody gonna join them. I hate all y'all niggas. You gotta have real niggas around.
Anime drip.
Throw me in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What I'm talking about? I want to be able to have my pose. Just I want to throw it in there.
Game nights.
I feel like Twister is gonna get people in some positions that they don't need to be on. That's an HR nightmare. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Video games
It would have to be a 2K. Hey, sometimes 2K be cheating, man.
and more. Brought to you by Geekset, featuring Deuce, Bacardi,
Everybody look good.
Didge, Trippy, and King. Tune in Fridays only on YouTube. I mean, what the fuck we talking about here?